effort. Mema akwaba at the bank crash adwumadi so. Di am so e ni tekotego. Na nya meka antenten nyina nche say obia ye wo no na sabe sika tre nkura wa de besa sika nsuo anom. Ye nyina ye wo yen e wo kwan bi so a ye nyine ye be pede ye be ye. Na se ansa na wabra bo yie no. E woni egu atwen proso. Said ya wunu wiase fa no. Sa na out here. If you fill your mind with negative voices that tell you can't, you cannot. What I say? Ni ada wa dwen proso chese wo de won samfata. Wo de won your mama. Wo de won timi a. Wo parentobatis won timi nyoda. But when you foster on your mind growth thinking, so wo kan sampa eto wa dwen proso a obetima ye. So you have to check what you spend your time on. Esa wo hwe nioma wo makwan ma da wa dwen proso. Ene yesi bibia ba mo friend telenova o se wa ma minim ni telenova. E be sakra wa brabo. You see, meanings are given to what you read, see and hear. Ade bia be hwe bia obetie bia wo man kirase na kirase na ka wa dwen proso. Ene wo ne. Ye wo no enkyirase a kire wo nkwada bremu wo de we wo franto magome ndi apapa gro wo de we say ene wo ne. You were not made to explore. You were not made to have adventurous life. You took misro me de kroda me nantimi ndi you know that kind of attitude now dey anyini. Enti wuntimi no suko enko pebi fufuro nka wa brabo mu. Look, disregard the fear of starting. Disregard giving excuses. And disregard blaming others and situations. Sanya mana wo de me be misro me de misro say ade papa nko a mensro hyase empo sinto ba mu a obesua bibia firi mu empo di nkugu a be yie yese ne ma me ye ya na me ye nyam na ye ya na me ye enen yegina kura e de aso epim fom edo aden enen de se kan twedua enne ama yenku yemfo nyina nketenkete se sa brantie a wotie me se o ka se ye mrantie miensa nti ye fie kura bi ba kodo nempo ye de abeba ko ni mienu bi si ho a dan kwama ye twa ebenu abe empo ye de anka dua ba miensa bi si ho a dan kwama ye beti anka aton. You see, mempe excuse bia efuo ye den empo kwadwuma ye mu wa ko school na bi don't find excuses and don't blame situations. Ena me de enkra me wo no me twan de nteye dabi ade na wo ton no enye obi na yoye ade na wakotwe a wo ton enye obi ma so na free de na wo so betime free wo mu a obi ma so ye beto ese se ena bebre so na mo a wonye wo hu ni esa be bia wo no nti wonye ne hu ni me de me fie kura. Look, so wo fie kura so fi krokase mu ye nyina Nyankopon ensa no adwuma ni papa ko na yoye se phone no ye Nokia se Samsung se ye iPhone ni nyina ye phone me bo a wo de call ekọ sa de nipa bi ate se mfo phone timi na adwuma pepepa ena wo nipa Onyankopon de ne chip ehye wo mu ama akwan se nya gidie na gina kwa no na kodie bi ani wo betimi agina ho adi nsunkunim we na make catch on a day e ba no abrabo a wo boyi a. One of the biggest challenges is when you are starting from the bottom. Yeah, minihwe na me catch abante bi say obey yourself da me new boafo me so wo boafo sempo okọ obi fie ekodo ne fie ano na da bia papa ne pie wo ne car no so na apra ne fie ano bi e dey na wo ye ne ha ba ye den so obesom o so da me de madwuma me se me apra wo fie anu kaneke me am gina ho ebi na me yoye but yempe osom yempe se betu ehu asi o abrante a wasi so okura phone kese omprafo be edu nti o fere so akwa adwuma bro no so be de no ayi yempe som eni ahobrase eni otwen honhom eni adesua honhom baka obenya adesua honhom na osom honhom na wape osom bi asom a kanya ni ne nti brabo no obetuma start from zero me na me husband ma papa bi me money din na ne fie kwa na me so abasike ka na ne ma no wonte brofo pa se dan kwa na kama msa me so me ku school ahwa brofo bi ehyemi nkran ene me ne osom a me koye ye no na me gya wo sika meja no ohene ba se me kosom obi na me sua osom Yesu kra ka se o pese o ye kandeni a se odi kan esom a principle ebere we ase all great leaders were once servants. Therefore don't afraid to serve ufie mu wawade mu som nyahobrase no obuo nempo abrabo ebewie pe. You see, everyone great or small, everyone rich or poor, everyone happy or sad, our life is an expression of our minds. Now wedding kunim, wedding kuguo, the aye, the hia, the ayreho, the oya nije, then worry at it here, the worry na aye yadwene. Our life is an expression of our minds. Nothing comes to this world without first going through your mind. This is a phenomena that you must reflect on the things you allow in your mind. Do not harbor negative thoughts, dark thoughts, such as anger, hatred, jealousy, and suspicion. Instead, embrace good thoughts. Nanya bright dreams. So that I perform abrabo ma no kredie no odo nya kudro any empo opepa baby enter akoma so. The input you receive on your mind, you continue to receive it in your daily life. That beto adwen proso bia na beba wo hia okunu bema na mu ade bema he sa na beba no. You see, the input you place on your mind is what you get. If you want to improve your circumstance, take control over what you feed your mind with. So person what show abrabo so a say what dwene nyama a wode to adwene poso na ane we also challenge them. You were to adwene poso ma yakoda no. Challenge some of the things you were taught as a child, which has become your social rules. Because a challenge and just say overtratch, you know, but because I didn't say a cast as the way. You need to think, begin to surround yourself with positive people. E me nipa wo shame crying and men wo. Enye nyum bia na ebetie. Enye book bia na behwe. Enye TV program bia na behwe. Wo hwe Adom TV ebeboa wo. Wo hwe nkranhye ba. Enye program bia na behwe. Na nya wota hu. Ndia wota tie no. Ena da wa twempo so. Hwe nyoma ebehye wo nkran. Hwe nyoma ebetime pagya wo. Hwe nyoma ne kenkan nyoma ebetime ama wanya nyansa any empo pepper. Repackage the content of your mind. When I'm ready, repackage the content of your mind. Don't follow the status quo. Memma ni achira da no no eni achire ene ye de yetimi nyehwe ye de obere ye de obere ye di obi na ye fo ye nkoto obi na ye ka ye nkoto obi no repackage. Dwene se obi oye hwanya mesoso me ye hwanya obi ye nipa mesoso me ye nipa obi na aya meso de na metimi aya ebia na manye phone ba ebia me bibia obi so eni beje ho no no so ede mfaso de abre no na aya sa no a wo na abenya mfaso woni eto ade wo ho no wo na wonya so mfaso abusua onyame ebo ye nyina ma bibi papa wa wo hwe mi onyame bo ma bi papa enkotra ba enkonom nsa ko hye goto nkochi wi samre no fatras na dwanadwene pa na bi say de na metimi aye aka ma brabo ho ma brabo adimu na sa dimu no ama obi so brabo adimu na asodwa ba me wiase onyame nka ho odofo se adepachi ene a ye besen hia me da camera fo ase Thomas na da sound na MC a na da empo Priscilla ase se wona bo ma chi doma me de dwumadi ba wo kora me da ase se otimi hwe me edi am je so ani tekotego uno nyame entina
17th August 2022 ene eye ukwada nyamede na chen ora ni tekotego yedase se one ya hya asiesa e wo sa efutusam kwan no so megidi se de asam no so ne bo no wo mefa ne de wum na ode abobra no enti wawie sa na fa ebedwam kase no ena edru so fi se no nsia abo de edi makoten bia obete ne se operation hot no de etoso mieno soafo mrekuduka fato no hoso se obehwe na wona nam kwati kwa so etofam godie no womo abrawo afenso legon siaponim eho na ehurei de akwakoba eye mensa sabaho ene Commonwealth Hall fo a womo ede esiani ebika we ho mekenkan no simaka krabintam se bedwam kase ede asomo medin de ma metra diamond memoache afei mechase so for be the tra hwe ensase ene emusade ho nsem ene George Mrekuduka ena wonu ankasa ede anim operation hot no we eye de etoso mienu a won a enam kwati kwan so na wo to fam gudi a ofra won se galamsefo no won fidie ene wa hyen a wodidi sa adwuma no na yeso twajatum de so sisi we sisi de sesa wo say no so wa say no
they have made sisi aminyo kase we blow about close to 900 and fines what going to that was said and yeah them there Ghana for and then we turn around to blame government. We cannot as a government solve the challenge alone. Obey near the effort of Ghanaians. There say yes, here say fine. Yes, here Chigalam say yes, what you used to do. Now we're back. The government alone cannot fight this battle. You hear Obiara, all hands must be on deck. And that is why we are here with the military. What shall I say about Friday? I will patrol all the river bodies I want country. Now, enjoy on your 9-day wonder. Mark can several times the number to the on your event or your process.
And what she was saying, she aban waye, eshe, segalam say ye, ewo unsuwa, and why I would do a woman Ghana monunso, obeti me at a swore.
Sisi Aminyokase, abana procure or your speedboats. Yes, I'm a naval command. They would be patrol in constantly. Maria, we are building security posts, advantage points. Permanently, no, your river guards and so they will be supporting the military. So they will collaborate and work together constantly. It will be 24/7. 24/7. There, the BRA will patrol in because this permanent behavior needs permanent solution.
Announcement me ho ase ma ne homene so Commonwealth Hall ene Mensa Saba Hall esukufo a womo ewo saa baby of friend say hall ya na ase womo tete no enam so e ma asuapo no e pa obejoku me kire womo council no say anka pani a wono no hwe saa Commonwealth Hall ne so ene cheche ni pani pa wo saa hall fo mienu ntem no womo enye won famu de mo ase ne be yen hwehwemu ebekoso womo anya ne senti womo kire se wo dwumedi a wodi no obetwe asensen esukufo no say eno so womo ntiase and no also why ye chire
fair with Commonwealth in the sense that they released a communique that university council decision on clashes between students of Commonwealth and Mensa Saba. Yet you've been able to pass judgment. This is not done anywhere. The composition of Commonwealth and Mensa Saba should be reviewed. Mensa Saba is already a mixed hall. So what are you telling us? It means you are directly saying that Commonwealth composition is going to be reviewed. In what sense? Going to make it to a mixture? No, they lie bad.
That is why it makes no sense. That's why it is ludicrous. I have not been part of the violence, and so why am I being surcharged? For what reason? What situation? Or what are some of the evidence that points to the fact that violence has been sanctioned by Commonwealth? Now, you sanctioning or relieving the whole master and whole tutor from have they sanctioned any violence?
And for sanity to prevail and for peace to come back to this, I think the right thing must be done. They have to recant the decision that they have taken by recalling our hall master and our hall tutor back to their post.
We are not going to sit down and allow management to pass a biased judgment. We as vandals are out to express our total discretion on what management is saying.
Kane Mampeni John Dramani Mahama akwa enipa na no won ho kan ye ewo apiate empotem ho na wo ko ho no na wo ka kire oman no ene aban a Mampeni Adodankwa Akufo-Addo eda oman no se nipa wo ho kan ye na no wo ho no esese oman no hwe se empatade bia wo mbenya no womonsa ebetumi aka oka na se wie no na wosaka se we no anya wo mo a wo ho kan ye no na sese wo mo kohwehwe sa wo empatade no nemum eye oman no asede se obehwese safo no de safata won se empatade bia no wonsa beka
Emma Cotton Cocan Asana aban to compensation. The mestre on Mampeni and opinion for say near apiate for Ekeni. Omoda abayasin any bibi on my bia. Bibi on my mom matna ekopim say on bese ACC adana ma omoda abayasin.
Mrashabejoni ono Pristia Huni Valley, Wisdom Kujo, and so at the Adisede eto omanfo enim, sa womo emeye safoi adoye.
Ye ni pedi wo ha sa critical situation pa wo no. So ko ha obisu. What you say me o ka obisu. Obi ni nine say obi ni two ayekro. Obi to ani anu su ni yi e dia so say ha and I said it oja ni nine fa le pokoso. E dey na sika ye do show mo so and I am quite go school. I know your bad and follow
committee discuss and this is obia omanso sorry upon school na maame ne papa na sabi bia maame ne wu papa ne tiase ada assembly si ye no na japade ne sika odidi dwane na so ayada ahye
Omampeni dada ekono ana oma womanfo yi emo bag 500 tin tomatoes 100 boxes ana fish mattress any 5,000 Ghana cedis.
Swafo wo hwe enyuma ene adansie ho nsem ene Francis asenso boache na wo kyeresa aban no se de be ya Ghana fo benya baabi di wonti atonti aye na hia asem ama wasisi adan de ofre no sa affordable house ni bi aye kyeresa be so obi abotom ewo adenta no eye bro no bako a ewo enkran mantamo
Upukuase 200 acre land and president Ediama ministry say FNC affordable house in Ghana for ebi nsusu Kumasi it could be a friend the day so by Kumasi and so this is another 200 acre land and also ABC it with this framework no nyame ya adoma na ya spread it across the country na etimi enya edan nebo form ama Ghana for so enya baby atina
Kwabna Ampofo appear na waye managing director Eda State Housing Company ano ebra ukopi mujumedi na seno nsem bia wokan ye eni
ene de urban premier sa apartment amoho 40 units apartment State Housing AC ma Ghana for so many omodi quality home amomodi omuti atu and very simple it's just apartments I see Ghana for or say who say among method dying it be a soldier for it be a police it be a drivers it be a civil servant senior and junior and you know if Oma so when they near who be then they also teams dine at that form Ghana ni bia or person to be biano obetimi anya bi ato
and this is the new framework Yashasia Enchibia, you best start a new
PURC4 Abamania say and Kania any ensure buono kakra ababeka ho a chain said a cannon no mouth for each year. Now said the nipe a war may man tamahodo e case a banasana e de here every babaton so say Ghana nankasano a who here no mouth for womb dadano. Any pebby so one wobuno is mantam nim and so the one watum the chess away dear a here must say a bim yes sir one who better won't do.
na say who san be tu bi but I say who be chire I am nti e be sere o mo say mo wa dwin bi a eta chire say bi a wo ba do tu mo mo ni be say sa bi me nya sa bo aga
o mo hwe kwan bi a o me fa so na tete se de ye hu be kan han kakra nti sere o mo
ani de ono a mi hu say Ghana ayeshi enya nsu no kura nkwan bo na ye problem no man nyina ya tutum e de we nsu be ka ho a be more problematic than because they say Ghana you who chili a pop you see a lot of example intimate na say yes am betu bi asem kese na yes dia ba betu eso enti ya pa aba na cho bibi ho a one limiting one fan na si fom na on condemn say enya sa ese onu kurampo ni na ban no
yo kosoro just na ma hochira aba mine mu too much ti yesu san ke pa na cho se omo ntwetwe eso kakra na omo tuma ebe ha adwen pa emwa ye
Badwam kase no we so ena migina ede esi afei badwam dwumadie no ehya se fi se de bonkrata no ene de ekoso ewo online ahodo no enyina aye krado oman hene kwabna santa na afia mankwata maklo enso aye krado ane aka na yede to so mpamcho me mamache
wala ajoso ejiri se bibia e kama
nyame doma ye
eda nyame asese ode ene so ache ene de ahima fo mienu achienso ahima ana debisu hima woti mi change debisu unim debisu a betimi dia akoba bi fo abo say debisu fo no na dia onu
me ma on sesa mi nchi mi fi debisu
aso
ojango biko jamno bizami debisu ho asem na me ho ya na me yende
eji fa unchi mai na me fa hima na ntoso
achim bwadua kwatia
hima goso hima so ti heidi achim bwadua kwatia hima na goso hima so ti minchen dia mai se peche be de mai peche me the problem now that ahema mu problem pa be no because ahema no they only command the men. It's true. You know, what was that mema ebi o nyama be 4 5 rasta or da mem si chon mema tintin gra ko si.
Na nyame amma kwan no sa ko.
When you am ma wo so yi a man be ji so a oni be ba wo no na o sister na onya adwuma bia na o ti what did the check? You know, it's ni na ye die nyina ka to sorry na dia chi.
Wada no sumo enyu nti wan hwa.
Emu da o nyame ni me. Eya na we are say oh mama ebe 2 minutes bi da obua only 2 minutes wo mpe ebe ko 10 minutes I didn't know and na dey there but onye careful ebe ma onye ma bebre nso aka akire e to da bi a otimi se nipadua no apart from so apomudin enkoyi but otimi nipadua na nkasa pese oje na ho yes sa bebre a tiase na rest go di sika chi su pi su dia ubewi achi no ubedi sika enso beda G important eti wo ho a nipa de enti na hihye mu kura no ayese hyen okwa na edu bia sisa oil ne kakra eti nipa no so kwa na edu ba bia wan ko check up a uhia relaxation a vacation would do vacation so wo ntimi nko wona ma no ni bia ene ukọ ayi etifi mantema mbia bebre ho ukọ akoso mu ho no ma bebre agu ukọ adan oko baby o se bia oko ahafu oko central oko west baby a obenya baby a o mo boss sika kama bia betima kojojo ho kama onipa bia wo a jojo ho kakra o misira wa anti is to that ba so penya no pemi cha o unya sika dibi what again eji ebi musika okobia no have an account at the time come okon dem no at the time come o de sa what jegu
na ma bedi ama
na dia iya so ne se afia na obedi no kwa obefa so obedi kwa bufu eji show kran ye adwumaden ye adwumapa fa koma emutie adwene mu dawo fa ye de wo ye bia unya osika nso a dibi na afi de hia kese so dibi so to ho na afi wo hwe nipa nso ubetimi a obi a unya sika nso na wakoye o enwa je se unya sika tam o wan no kra no utimi ni obi che ebe mo akotu se de be a otu no utimi ni obi ache entwen ka se mi pesika bum ansa na ma kire do anamaya unya da Mr. Wise wa o pa so ya ko se o se nyam se nyam ma atade o nyam ni ntade ma o se o peka o nyam ni card ma o su pefi o nyam ni fe ma fe o excuse na ball no unya kenye so atade ti Mr. ade a che bia ya ade a chi de se nsema wo do a to dwa de obokrate na me hye Ghana fo nyina so nkran na me ntwe adwene sisu se achia enso emu ye nyam animie se o de Ghana tututu mia bebre ho a ye pa o nyoma na atosi ba baby atosi ebi sinto no ebro adwen ne ntiase so anye ekura kese kura na omo yen si ye hwe omo no ba yen de no onyame koso ne yedi ne yie senka ye nyina ye tie ho asese amamu no ye nyina ye sudie ne asede na yamfa nyoma hensem fata mfore ho a me kase Ghana nka se ka wi asa fore nyina bre tisi kura no ha na se nka omba bepemboa enti ye ho nkyiri ye saa enti yesu mbo abubu ene kuye no ade kitu abi nyina ahwetewete na ye ewu oye ukọ ba bia nso obi ewu nso obi e survival still Ghana fo no nso aye ewu no ukọ choba so na monitor na megu amanfo yi so o say ye ewu but ye
o ma so choba dan ye call casway ejo ho na me na ho no o tu say jodi ni won sa o moto bi na ye say o ma no sika no e body house was here ntade
edi mesra mo me mpagya no krakem na entiase se ebre ni nye normal times a lot asisa enoma bi asisa ho enoma bebre
mani di utwi na o kan
se
umi mpeje no kro
umi mpeje no kro so ataza me ma me de bi anti comfort so yi Pentecost mi ko ba bi a me ditro e wade ho mobo so le di chiro kra se o make effort me mpa de na me ye se mpeje mu na me ko me ka ye nkola bi o ko yi mpeje no kro kem ma daroma ye ti he ye nso se mpeje no ma ye ni obi a o e ye boaboa ye ho saa no na ye hihye ni ye hihye afia ni be ba ho so ni ye hihye wi kra mesra mo nyese bia na efi se ye de ye bro debi yeso te se wa se ade atwa na moje ba yeso atwa wa moje ba se ade wo na ye o ya yeso wo ya ya iti mesra mo nyese ye nipa soronko bi de o famu no eno abi ni ye fa je ye nyina ka ne kra kire ho a ye beti se impuntu ase na ne o mati makonkan yi e de amaye mesra obi nchen obi ye nyina edan nyame ye nyina edan nyame ti nyame kro na edan no se sa ne tie dia ye ntutu ya na mo yi na waso ya no pay fa hye otrim se tie bia no aboanoma you know ono kra so okoba ono ompam se urade manesa kona no nti sa pepepe sa nyame na mpese odon otu no so na afi otutu ana mo sie ya mo achi mo akwa baba the ultimate breakfast show bedwe na Adom TV multi TV so well be Kofi Ampedu press la Vodafone man dachi ana fi Dominic Isieboa ana minia kwesinsia ona eboye chidom okwanso kusukura mamenka say camera for so kan ho sound for kan ho makeup artists control for set designers lighting for omunyina kan ho driver for ekofo ba MC for ye da omunyina ase enti hu se yete ha nipa dodo na aka ase ani ema motimi ehwe me ene ahema mieni a wontimi nchen also jebre na also catch obi se bere na so on hwe bedwam on Adom TV multi TV that mean cause ade pam no egusu gidi afuni no wo mu no mesem ma me hwa de na wiase ewu aliscopi ma me hwa afuni no de ya no e wo de me so di mu fa ncheme wo de o ma ye yin vrim afuni no afuni no wo mu no mesem
weekend e twa say na e fine
ti mesem mo hwe na afuni no
size for no mo say
mo hwe afuni no ma na opa ma me nya afuni wie wo de me hwe no ma afuni no mo pa ma nya ma ketwa iti me boni dia chem enye easy me hwe no ma ka chem me hwe no ma ka me ba still no ma ka ze say o team so na afuni ko no pam ni
ade na efem ko ade avo
exactly so daily guide the new crusading guide say 148,000 ghost names exist on government payroll. VIP reveals. I said the Debia Damika. See a free call in Samadin. I will buy Sikasem Kratemuno. And then, the crab. If you are Sisada, Debia numbers na Yakutia, na a Cosrosa. And Tina make as a sada. And it's uncommon. Ye Baji Brene Yedi. Anafe Uba the Chronicle the Wakata. A hunter chiefs endorse La Bianca tax evasion. Says it's normal business practice. Please. Me just say people say mo tramu nchoni. Na no say na mo mu kan na mo de mo wajimu dia. Please.
E be a headline.
Please. Yet here kasi anya de se fata. I don't want to believe that this is what the hunter chiefs will say. No. Oh yet central is now trying out chair na no man say dia. And yet na saso na no mo so kan dia na nam there bi. It can happen. Hey, teacher, what is saying? Daily Graphic say Ghana card database 148,000 employees missing, multiple identities uncovered on payroll. And what's more Daily Graphic? And a Parliament Supreme Court wrangle over We Law and a La Bianca case. Office of the Special Prosecutor expands investigations exercise to cover 2017 to 2021. And what's the
Daily Guide Democrats and no na yede etwaso no pay na rehosa mo pay 6 no a de ni mo ho fire kills 7 in Kumase ene pasa na Kumase de no emu ya oba pemfo ne ne ma emu amienu enkono ne nso omunyina akọ jana hyewo mo ne yese omo ba ba yo aba ku 15 years on na timi manage ye epie na nkopese oje wo mo edum janu wie ye ne de na se busua opemfo ne ba no wonwo no ene ne mama emu amienu ne de omunyina akọ rade hu ye mobo no nye mfiri esan ne musu ati se ye mu na no oden ti no mu no nyina no ye de call confanoche moche ho no mokope 6 a efoni ne de hanom ene edan no kwa picture kakra uhunu se dan no kwa ye week nyema nyina adwiri agufom ho asem nie kane mampani John Dramani Mahama akope 3 a enimu ha die wo de enimu ha na no picture no asa no ne ring ne kire se 30th anniversary no omusa ase sanka wahye na efese gusua mamo awarepa rade ndobo 30 bi mu nka ho so mamo enti wenu yansam foforo mu na animo ha no ose Mahama Airbus scandal pops up again enti sa Airbus ho sansam na pie ye senke ye koto military aircraft no ho asem no special prosecutor Ora Kisi Ejeben wasa pejamu biom se wose eto ahwehwemu no so call pay 3 ade obokrata daily guidance so e de aba aha adwo asafo me amemra hwebedwani dom kwabenya abato mpesia so abaja pade bi e wono ho se no ye osoafo hwe gender ne social protection so no odi akokora before ade a chia ye de nkrata e ba se yi na die copy 3 de obokrata no de aba ebe 2 years or so ago ebe to dwa se enipakuo bi abo ntrimo po se kufu Adom amuru obetu wormo e de afri so eba ya no na se ACP Dr. Benjamin Agozo nidi ewo mu bi na asam na gusua wo court na enedie no copy 6 ade eka ene say Agozo fights order to open defense opeso no so yama na kwan no so nka na asem allegation e de ato no so no nka na asem kwabena ne maame ahudwiri sam e wo pay 6 ha eye owo asasuafo miensa enkura du so du mochi du nkono munko school nko sua de matimi atetimu a kom final na kro no bo na moko tasi do bo ye adwuma se memu amiensan to acha no so awo na twira twene ba bi kura tu hyen no de ko na ne modern bo tasi driver no modern bo nti ma aka no edenchi ya ya kire esukufo miensa enkura fefe young boys wana me yema hyeme
ne fefe me hu dwiri mi
chese me chese so omo ye memu a ya potential there's a BBC Ranketwa 18 17
BBC
hey ade adwene chese me dwene ho amenti ase
BBC
this erade bem
BBC
awo for yam sore na ano odin okope 6 a sansem ni nyina wo ho na waje brana kenkan kra 17 years na nyame nwanwa na 12 and 13 kura kuma chese this nyame bem anti daily guide ne dia no pay wono so e de buy no
well the meeting so ne say school ni a osua nursing na patient or certain say obeku patient ni esan say adwuma no enya adwuma opɛ no na wofo na share ne say
hey
onko yesa na onko sua na me kra no ma me nkwa ahoma so me David Tinkran Chum General Secretary Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association in Kodinkomo era David Macha pom ti say
me Joseph ehu Adom me ho epa
e da nyame ase the association members will be okay
ani nyame Adom bibia konso kama no ma mi no mi ansa dia to aban ni mu no ani yes obey aman enkrofo be petiti fi obunya djuma me esa ban form no omo adjuma no membo adjuma na enkoye
kayentem enioma ba ko mienu ben kayentem na afi wan hwe na ban
enkrofo no bi bebre 2019 2020 batch 2021 batches omo wi school omo tifia omo nya adjuma in fact 2019 for no crowd ye wo batch bia sebe omo ntro omo san ko tro omo so heni ba ko mienu bi from referral batch omo no so no about 10,000 of them. A bank mom fele Ministry of Health portal. And I say ye form juma, but ye empower more juma. Now trim ye ni no me president, Mrs. Perpetual Rambo. As man Ministry of Finance me finance company for me because now say ye drink quite the first bit my form juma animu ya, but ye come up by accident so financial fund kola juma omo
I see. But I'm just seeing a press release from more council, no? And the kai sir, asema me boss is at here. Say akwadaa bi wanted to hear osia nurse and honsem na anka offer kwan bi say so pra ana okum patient. Is that correct?
Brabio
me se me nkoma me dia tudwa se fa nurse ni bi a okfa ntitiye mu na ye nya ntiye senka se bi se okum ana opra patient so den de correct dey kan
yo hene be da se mamincha ahwefo ni omo ano mo studio ho the improvise we free now ko fa yinchi enjemu kakra wo mu enye se or another of a super probe. Name no, ne casa muno, as or a video and a bar social media. So now, my share back could be a South Africa. I'm the no person or imitate the no Yakona South Africa. No, and also a fast aquaman or see. Ne papa at the share at the tone so say one connecting training college or cow dagari cow bofukra na twim na intino so owie school no ye yafo a and oba fa obage ne etumrika say be fa obage ni jami and I make say me hu the same thing our TikTok onya kono ne accent it is South African because school South African you know or more accent you know minimum kaka and them the be no person or imitate atabe akwa question nurse for uniform school for nurse for uniform na all the down ho kwan bi so any regulatory body na nurse midwifery council no mo share standards of practice senia on be share mark amount for etina down ho yi ahwa ya for senia bonibia ento ayafo a ebeba ayarehwe no ana ebeba bepe ayarehwe no omu na aso asebunu entina ubisa ya ne de tie no nya se bia o se obeye na emom no o kama na ko sise dachi owie school no de a o ya yafo na oba fa oba agigane so o ka di agro so o ka ade aye de no once o share uniform no de yenim de oniti emintina ama council na aye se omo be invited no invite principal no na omo aye hwehwemu. Well,
forgive me, but me musa say National Midwifery Council no mo standards no bafom ana bafom enintina me hwesa mo mahye so de nimpo a metimi nya akokudru say ya serious say ni breso etimiri ba abonten di sa ankomo no. What is happening?
Standards media standard of practice in there mafom sabi Ghana for na be I sophisticated. They think I say Ghana for no de birati to kwai bibra ko school no ne ade enti first no nurse ni ye bibia ma no doctor ni ye bibia ma no na on bisa ho asem ana say on pin emanimu enhwehwe mu ya they say na nta bio enti wan sha we for say dia eye ayarehwe no bia akofo ma na ade tesa na mum no problem aye hu ne say enkwala ni bibro ho a omo ba profession ni mu a sabi enye de na omo
opeso ye no
profession no ebi o ho a ne papa na afọ so no obi a ne mama na afọ so ebi o sha first ni wo school nursing training school me akofom kakra me chase o she e say ye politicians be bre sorry na omo de enkwada abewura school mu yete nkwala omo qualify all right but bia o ma hine say na oti ho ya obi ani mu ya wadi mu dejwa afefe na okasa dru ba bi actually na politician no waso akwala nsa no na ba school e say akwala no be hia nyansa hu say papa yi na aboa medi me ba school nti no metoto mana mo yie na enwoma a ese misua ntete ya asese meje no magini yie na matimi de akobo me brada ache no on de bedru school mu ha na kese omo fo say
aya senfo for cry
backing oh I na bi say joma obi ne de ne bae ana opani bi de ne bae nti no odi no ho be sho o se na se na watimi akonteti ni mu no onye na wa dani bibi kra o school ha say obo no so a emmo it sad de no so ka ho and na you kra ma hu say o ma hene Ministry of Health I issue letter say 30% of admission nipa ko school no ye momo oha enchemu adiasa Ministry of Health nemfa oha achemu adiasa that we are sad there and indiscipline be koso e di start as in the call from name indiscipline and omo dia be wura nurse for entity nim ama ye hu de hu.
Okay. we enkomo a mepese ebedi because ho nkra bata bebre ye wo nipa dodo na yadwuma ye sebi ebi wo ne kure bi onye ne kure wo ha nom the report aba ebi wo nom the pictures account ebi wo nom the videos account wo say ye ko nurse we odidi atem ese nurse we o kansem ne yakogina nurse anim okura ne phone ye to adro nurse hwe ne ekuta ne phone no saa ne o ma ne nyina re enkomo a esese yedi na ye pese ye hu nso say council no the action a one be take on this matter because one way here now acquire conduit for TikTok sebi as they mo na susan so eba professional so no na de enyoma ense fata na eba ebrenti meda se pa na me mesre se me gidi se producers no be kasa na wa shada age braba na afa nurse na midwifery council no ye di hu nkomo ankasa na aboa ye nyina nti ye da se odin chiremu ya bre se the matter has been taken up even though onipa no na oye TikTok ehonsem ye da se pienya so we are back the online no na
enti adomonline.com so no pay and somewhere my achiwa ha no de fa Badwam ho de fa kasebo amanyosem dwedie eni dwedie ne agokansie ne wadwenkyere ni nyina wa ha ne momu no de trend de no so twagu osoro honom but local no farm D house officers to quit housemanship enti eno eka ensem ne ho na Bank of Ghana to hold emergency MPC meeting over economic woes enti said the Ghana 40 mu no Bank of Ghana besinkonya na womahwe se enti emu no obeje won so na omanfo ho aha wo ne na no esi ye fa taxi driver bia obibu nuku no ewo US abonten so ye Ghana de hye no Ghana's consulate visit family of Ghanaian taxi driver beaten to death in US into consulate no na chese anamusifo no amwo ho no makọ sa Ghana ni no abusuafo ho achese de sefata no omakọ akoye ne sa enti utility tariffs Ghanaian willing to pay a little more to avoid doom so Gabi ochedako and also can we na Kofuado appoint Miracle Abuaje as executive secretary of IMCC on decentralization.
What's Gabi today? Gabi Kade. What's Gabi today?
Pacho, utility tariffs. Ghanaians willing to pay a little more to avoid doom so. Because Ghanaians sent you a little more doom so. Everybody said they see what crop. But so, on my hand, the year no once a graphic the by say psychological economy and so yenshe. Aya na to say the na okay kan ni de odi ho nkomo no
eyasem hia pa agro we wanna see
eyasem hia nipa bebre ho a ye nyina ya hye coat abotai so sebi
say adwene no so ye fa ma kwan ma ne ma bebre emmem sao o ma adwene ne kwan a o nam antira ade bia ka so ma we kwan na se kan to nto kwan gene bia so o nam kwan na o de se kan ne ba so na say u pese o pe ba ni ba
eno sa de ne de
ye nyi ba ko eti faso abati jigire na na akọ no ekwan na na si eni abaya na adwene mu kan wo sekere wo ze okobu anya no opro
yeah call ka so guys ebi mun so raise concern so obi so enam da be different one omo so hu obi a se bi adwene nya wo no so kura ne ade be one month am go be say by now omo akere say nipa no me ntwen mo nkum obi ansa because yeah
okay so me see am say na di Menda Yakubu Chips and Alice Kupi Medamwase. Quickly after what is your money aba. Adepam season 2. Test. Ahmed. Short code *711*60#. Ye di baby ya.
Pacho isti ni bi wo mo ma mentenka. Na so me campaign ni ba no why. Me da say.
Yeah, see.
Akwaba kese bi ba Adom TV so Adom TV so bedwandwuma die so dia wo kan se nsempa ya sa kenan no pa suja medindi Enoch Kwasi Wolanyo Wallace agudi catch ba kopɛ the only nomenclature of professors degree in sports the Regina Wallace the nation's presenter and mesin kunya ekono kwanten kode nsema wodo nsa kenan no pa so e wo Ghana agudi eja wo hyɛ so mam sɛ nwuma komi ensa na abo biska dwete men no pa de nkomo no eba 1xbet I've always told you that betting is better than sakawa bet there utwa no before na din before intasema wachire no no modern ada so sabeti aka os ni ye na otwa no before no twen sedi no before abusua de japade bisis ka okwa na se dan de ja wasase ne da ba bia obetua tabiri akoton fani na kugu so faketo akwaje kese emu bet di wa eya ti afa dwene kakra to ni obi anu asemachi emfa nkutwa bet nya sade a utiri betia bom adwun betia san hyehyew emu pe bet dia 1x bet ana bedi wan dance e dia ma no Jeffas Mr. Edru Tatashwe ba kwa no so bedi wan dance e dia ma no se eye infections awodo na afam gonorrhea syphilis candidiasis white fever na so di po a onsaka Jeffas Edru bia eno so ebetia boa ko herbal shops ne pharmaceutical shops ne mu onsa betia ka Jeffas Mr. na boa amaniama akoye dia ma Sedimo gel and roll-on makacho leader your ultimate pain relieving gel Momodia da ya odie bia ote owidie ne mu bia onsaka Sedimo gel and roll-on eno so betia boa kwa shama me market na afi so kwa no ukotema enso a enye na hokra obetia from 0208986731 na on Sedimo gel and roll-on yantwetwe enkomo a journey of 1,000 kilometers begins from very first step yen chassis and fan few quickly yankomu ewo Centurion Nidi and John Bennett or BBC ana wone BBJ Tasamoja former Black Stars captain of the senior national soccer team Black Stars of Ghana and no chino krana eni omo ya ni general captain the BBC sabiri nyanyi firi ni semedie ba BBJ Tasamoja ene Centurion twetwe nkomo no admete sampa na sentem de na pomo de onsem na fi ne fitness level krano Western Shani City a ewo fam ye pa ohwe nim se nyame adoma obetua santo so nema ye na wapagya no na ogidi pass e bia surprise betua sabam na World Cup no wakọ na wakotai ega na chi na wabubi so aboa manema etua koyi e dia magana.
It has happened before, talking about Cameroon in 1994 or something, with Roger Miller, coming back from retirement to play in the World Cup. But I haven't retired yet. I haven't announced my retirement. I've been out for almost 2 years now due to injuries, due to shutdown of my body. I just need to get my body back in shape. So I've started training, of course. So I need to just get back in shape, and then I see how my body reacts to playing a competitive football. Talent-wise, everything is there already. So I just have to prepare physically, and then we see what happens.
Have you had any contact with the authorities, with the Ghana coach, Otto Addo? Have they talked to you? Have you said, I'm here, I'm ready. If I can get fit, I'm there for you. If you need me, I'm there.
Honestly, I haven't spoken to anybody at all. It's part of the plan. I just want to make sure I see how my body reacts first. Me and my manager, we've been talking behind the scene, and everything. So we just have to make sure we know what we are doing, So of course, everything is in progress. Everything looks positive, So.
Enti BBJ Tasamoja ana edwa ne sen se nyame adoma uguso ya hosesi se bibia timi tumturu de obetia ko World Cup gusia kan no de tuturu Roger Miller ho bata manfo nche no so ma me se ansa na Roger Miller ebeton se da friends obesia kan from national team from retirement no gusia kan de ma club akwa ansa na wetiminya the fitness ansa na mepem no ordinary 8 years achim se konfo ne kra epa kokko de guso a enye ne ne ba ko ehye ne takrem yebesa ko biu na afia hwese ne ma esi eko but ye de ni 8 years achire nkra fofom dia na ese Ghana force we bring now so the imagine check a create chance to ja e dia fa BBJ Tasamoja ne nkomo a okobo no BBC.
Why you paying? Because over fear crowd bubble Legon CTC went to Mambo like 3 matches in Inti say okay World Cup. Very difficult today but them Asamoah na first year no because CC as yen to me nkare as yen reni na beshe no mu as yen leading striker because yen ni status now CC I respecting the oil legend there's a them respecting a man inti yapanachawa oma mbafama na o CC ano wombo game no me hu ni say Asamoah no yen Ghana for fan say oil legend inti the status no were highly respected. Nti yesre na o mani si wo mayen. Ne allow young boys no musumbo bi. So body ani say kofa Stephen Apia mu nyina mo so be join you. Esa na emwa. To allow small boys no musumbo bi. You see a blaster team ne wo no. Obi enu wo winning mentality ni nsire Samojan. Na Samojan so boba o effect wo bom. Hu ehu kakra. What I say? Nti although say speediness what is ba e fa ne sa boni di woni mbo Asamoah ba blaster kama pa mo fa ne ko yes Asamoah ka se obetimi asa ball next World Cup amagana e okata ba me hu ni say o bi o ye football ni a bobo de ke be hu say bia o very active say bia o bobo no but she say me hu ni say o too relax for football now think of me per se
Kobeka technical team who know the name the Abua Ghana.
We a man for be in so adventure Fabi to Samuel Jan. And in Como could BBC send Yamia Duma on the GD Pass World Cup in fitness. Obitia could Jinama Concordant in the Abua, Amagana, Pijafran Candy, Gina Kunkon. Enfa Ninchim Gaka top 6 against between Santujano and Kanaka Gaka for top 4. Now so body every Kokwana the answers and they almost about top 6. Nanka Kumasi as Santiago Kokano. Now so much as some co-precision. I will take business Sabri if you need to say Kotoko. Almost say young can visits near no another common expense visits in between SMP, Nan committing a sound to motion him saying Yadoma, ABN almost set me a sound candy and coffee much nadia. Nakoko Buna Kitim at the native and such him precision. I will take you, Kupio Motekia, obedient for Makuma Kubes and what you pay, Obuna Kitima said the Niachi Sudan, a 4 club tournament being so to Yahonum, then said no soccer property, see, Kama, na Emin Perno, ordinary advance actually fee. Na isa saying two for no appeal for no winter and paying 4 to Sunday February Chelsea say Omomeka na emphasize top 6 against an Pemso, Gaka for a Ghana League Club Association, Omna de Sanchez on Creative by Menoka said the has a Japan Great Olympics Karela Bechem United, Brekum Chelsea, Media Sporting Club, Umina Japania, Oma Asha with CC said the Denden Pa, any Gidia, Omo Ashen himself a class sports no, Ubia Bitin Abechen Bobre, a Great Olympics, Nidicano, Omni Bechem United for the against the Bitin Pemso, now Brekum Chelsea, Everton said their Media Sporting Club almost over the second game. I was sacking the case between Santo General. Captain Edema Brekum Chelsea, friend says Zakaria Fuseni, who has in the Messi Costa Team Sampa, where Dico Kunimasa, I was on Wache and a day, or no sudden Kumaba, and they are faster than Emma Bisiako. I was top 6 against him.
League, NCB best at it. And last season, players are a ball league, I think say a beer frame and new players and so about Bishim. And see, G6 here, to me, I acquire them coach, ama what to me, I should put a team, no, I replace you or more from 90. I think say a good tournament, they are both the players and coach and ama or the assessee players.
And T-Ness and EPM Gaka top 6 no. But the Yanko Ghana Premier League and NCB Beshas na Ghana Football Association form paying for and success on Congo Koma Refisa a big na them from a brand agent of Pante Masha Bema Kinsley and Santujano, one of the seals from quite certain time so. As I was seeing no chess a test Cassia at the mat referees, Mino Cassadia, center referees, so much fin, no more share be nothing so much a giant and also enough for me to make a cobano. Woman Neda and at this house see it and Sapem so I'll passing through some necessary air test, now obedience are passing. As Namyadoma, obeying our Premier League against Cassino. Referee by Quefan say Julian Nunu. What then come on Christian start to just say we and I'm so many we have almost skills and a catch out umudi na umudi against na one more epidemic.
For this year's fitness test has been great. Most of the time you are expected to improve on your performance of the previous year. Last year in the sprint I did 5.8, 5.7. This year there has been a tremendous improvement, 5.6, 5.5, and I think gradually we are getting there. So this year with the time, we expect that next year there will be another improvement. So far, preparations have been so good. The challenges we experienced last year, I say, are minimal than that of this year because we've learned from our mistakes. And we think we have to continue building up the performance like that. Training also, we step it up and then get to higher grounds than we expect.
And see, referee Julian Nunu, and I tell council didn't come out 8 years to your referees no. Over here now, one test and the Cabrani says, Nemo loss of the game, Nancasa, never no. Now find a coinchi, I say, will be a driving test. Now, babies and say, or when in tree, that a Punisa, a dear deals you had a choba, Debbie, Western and Messi, cost being a referee, almost loss of the game, no, or my quarter demo, no betting a bois, Emaniama, Akui, Eddie Amagana, a referee. Now, catch them young policy, policia. Efe no initiative afi na utimi sampa nkwalan ase benya do utimi sampa nka nso no moton kwan be ka se child abuse omo ne aton sada form se omo besuan refidi na bara ba kwa fen se Belinda Azadu ono so a chere bobre yi pa manei uhwima na se training ekoso de ma referee se bidi premier no Belinda Azadu eka ho bia ono so ni training.
Catch them young, she's from the Volta region, and today the first time of taking part in the fitness test, she performed marvelously. Belinda, how was the fitness test?
It was not all that easy, but with God, we were able to go through. It was very interesting after all.
So, as an assistant, when you were doing the coda, What came into your mind?
I knew I was going to pass because we've been doing it in our region, so it was something that I was used to.
So the quota was easy. What about the sprint?
It was also easy.
It was also easy?
Yes.
You went to, can you remember one of your time? What time did you make?
4.6.
4.6?
Yeah.
And the bottom line is 5.10.
Yes.
And then you did 4.60. You've done very, very well. After the sprint, and then we came to the high intensity, where you are to run 75 meters and walk 25 meters within 17 seconds and 22 seconds. How did you do it?
It was not so easy for me because this was actually my first time, but I went through.
So were you panting?
Yeah, of course.
You wanted to stop somewhere?
Yeah, it got to a time that I wanted to stop.
Which lab was that?
Lab 8.
Lab 8.
Yeah.
Then you nearly stopped, but something said keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You see, I think this is the time for her. We'll nurture her and then she will come on top. I promise you. And we'll bring back the love in Ghana football. You'll see her, be watching for her. She's a future FIFA assistant.
Belinda Azadu from the Volta region. And Otene can say, catch them young policies no can and they wait to answer pass test and no go so con and news in Yamaduma Abia. On be considered an affair so a fee Premier League no, a byway a genemu or a teenager. Na order from a brand agent and a pantema shaben, a Mackenzie Ashasse, a manako we and F. Etian Sache, who hear about Jumedian and Kitan with Yuma, with him some pan and Antimwe and a Mericadie, na and Yasim Pumakra and the Tian Sapimu. Young Kumu, our Division 1, and on de Prapra, and Pramaja, the Okran Sanamaso, so Division 1, yet the Super Cup, I can see it in Thompson, and a matches no Eshasse a one. Na Ujomudia Nesson Sotaman, woman in Liberty Professionals, 90 minutes of soccer fiesta, on draw a 1-1. Afi nso kra Kotokurias, a newly promoted side, the money 8 actually move a Ghana Premier League mfoforo kra. So the mysterious Abusia Bonto drafts, IDK, ID Pandi, Omoman, so at Tansima Kotokurias, Etremakabakwa, Womo Antimi Anti.
It was the free kick that separated the men from the boys as early as the 16th minute of the game. Frederick getting the goal. Frederick Boateng, that is getting a goal for Swatreman. Nicely taken, and you see goalkeeper Emerson had no problems. Indeed, he just could not even move off his line. They had more opportunities. Another of those free kicks, this time it went over the bar. And obviously one of the few areas that Mohamed Gago would have to work on in terms of the set pieces. So it ended 1-0 to the good for Swatreman in the first half. Liberty Professionals then came close and won a penalty from that late challenge by goalkeeper Daniel Afaju. And the resultant penalty kick was expertly converted by the Liberty goalkeeper Daniel Emisa. So after this goal, pendulum kept sweeping and swinging from left to right, both sides gaining opportunities to get themselves in clear, opportune goal-scoring situations. Liberty on this occasion fought very hard, but on that occasion the shot was blasted wide. Of course, Swatreman had a very heavy presence of experience in the heart of defense, with the likes of Richard Akrofi and of course Adam Ibrahim.
Ntinese we Division 1 Super Cup ana 18 Sato Fem ewo Ghana memu ha na hwese ne Mexico so abehwe no na nipa nsia bi gina nafo ebese numbi so gina tifi na afi kwa toyen so abese na bi de gingine mu a otimi sampa FA publicity afidie wo emfa nya hwe Blasters game kra no e bi free gate tinyame adoma e de honkomo so besa abechiri na afi won sene nema esiako 1x bet have always told you that betting is better than sakawa bet the hintasime we chense try before ana odi ni befu nti faketo akwaje kese ne mo bet with money that you can afford to lose oni mu firi ngotwe so a emfa ho nye bet mu ye kan nyina no se obu nu ebise sapelodum owane pampro de agu asoma 1x bet ene bet awpa obetimi atwa je fast Mr Bakwa saka bia eno so beboa infections na hawa saka je fast bia eno so ebejewo sedimo gel and roll on yaudie ana ate e wo widie nim usisi udwonku bebi bia ate ya bia nya sedimo gel and roll on ibi okwa shaman me market wa nyana temanso osabetia ka bi obetia from 02089867731 na one sedimo gel and roll on yenhwetwe nkomo na sanka product bi beboa emo apom don semso niama SCE ediama wemu ene sponsors na tututu ne ehwetwe twa mo tachiri bo ama na no penso edia wo kense ho sempa saka 8 mijao within the Enoch Kwesi Wolanyo Wallace agudi catch back up the only nomenclature professors degree in sports and I'm the of course evidence based sports presentation to say jao channel smart say so sweet boatema in terms of entertainment ni mo edene ene ni mo ede ne nika na ne ache ho ne ne asa ho ana boatema edeba ti boatema ba isade otimi sampa nkomo no ebede erade ntina ni mo no nyo kese yfu bi ne da so ni fanko bi ne da so the act of being a good guest is to not to say goodbye.
Good morning. I was on cover. I was a page with Zido. Oh gosh, and you may come up half. I may or chuma. Thank you, Papa. What I say? Me sure that was so and pay. Say it's a star. If a pen, a paper, net that to whom master starts. Can I say make a thank you? Into no bombers and I say I make a thank you. Kakra. Ne tumudro. Etumudro. Na yonkon samor record na mopocho and da na nsem bi trend gidi na mabuwa menzie nsem bi record on social media wakwa de tiny stone boy mekrekwe buhaha bi no ezino papa na se mrubo nchirem kakra na etwe de menum honom no Oyaza Stone Boy bebe ye interview on Hit FM na nkomozi mara no na mekwe tutu nanyim de papa wo chema brede pain no tiny also event bi ajama also na nkokobo brede akojiska mo ankobo event no ma event organizer si wo chase mpo ma waji tiny ne car ma asam no police station gidi Stone Boy say if that's the case you no nya sembia skali ahin motia Emma Stone Boy could see the musicano. Since the nation I entered tiny, the side of the story, yensha da so yente danka. Now so no end dano or responde, no tiny can send be. Now, Ochemu da one man na ugu radio, live radio honum yinano. When Hunyan say Nibia no wom. Hey, brother. Tiny chema, where Hunyan say Nibia or honum Sunday, Moko do hon nenuanje na minima ze se obia no opadanka wo friend no wobisa because if you so nka osadanka wobisa no ana okay anyways as all record on social media na me wo there 4x4 Captain Planet osnano atu asem no mu na Captain Planet then or say Tiny and Stone Boy the issue into know my take on this on na watch what to honom not say Stone Boy didn't do anything wrong for accepting to pay his colleagues debt or so no anything wrong Stone Boy because the you know about your colleague even if the story was true or false, he was only trying to be nice and to stop that embarrassment immediately that was going on at that time on radio. Until Captain Planet and we able show support there on the Stone Boy no who there nanyen until Zorkodo on social media nkofuru gudu what is hon komo so kodeo mame wa so fa na rekakra bisam ai na mi fancy hade na morotua ensam orokodo zuda na no yan kasa he na abna pokuya ahwene weekend no trend mame trend no bi bisa de na oyezero adepom competition no ogudo orokodo on Sunday na ehwe pokuya ahwene na taro hya also winning best designer. Omani pokro na shanata no winning best designer. Nice far. The body no body ya te multimedia guest. Okutanyama o nyama no usum. Manzama kasai. Inte no ya shakakra. Ai, ya shakakra ni poro winning ye Isaac Kebao no the best designer or Pamma Pokuya awini. Ye shana yembresisia.
Minya body any model abna poku out to me the rocky at the man let say you need just here can find mommy yeah you see decent beach wear for plus size so that was the tax until I was say me to me BB I bet me a cover body no kakra but say cover so na say man in your first saw be won't say yes send a work access of mammy no into me your pattern work say chicha yeah ma at the end who's a body na kasa so very shapeful effect into no we pattern kakra bi penete say afa sa
oh me or pamu we na me share no me who say I felt good I look good into no na me remu with vim confidence what you say na I gave it to them into our share body no
I say I gave it to them. Okay. It's I'm gonna poke you I gave it to them. I'm home or the bread hand pop. Hey, folks, toba. Yo, in other news, on the same the Pablo eviction code. Wow, it's so sad. Oh, you drew. Brana we Fumana Oyare Hopa, Onyamios, and a Patrick in a Wokofie last weekend. Now, Onyamios is seeing you, ma. Onyamios are so full. Now, so far up on Mr. Full in a Mayfunyama. See, me the shell, me is Unkobika cry, bread, Mr. Nosofo, Epan Bikini. Or Mama answer. You had us also wash your Siana, young comrades here.
Obia need your pay.
And
Obia on a choice. And is a wabasa mempa my dear mom. Now me say me to me nebia me to me na say a banasanka me and Kenya much so. If you say there's a short and you but who I audience who instance a million samo. I will do it for you.
Hey.
Yeah.
So for mini skirts.
Oh. Mama so okay. But me catch on I say no one will pair.
Na chacho konko is was there in powder me do 15 dia no baba on day because 15 dia no do baba no sell per mini skate also yeah safe is there but yeah safe maybe I ko do but as it say in your kwenye de bepa mazama celebrity bi anka hwana bepa mazama no
say ni obia mani baji pa sama puma dia ma no yam man to kwali say ni events and kwanchanka
okay
because I am man 20 say me pama dia ma ni sisia manya kwanya say me pama dia ma sisia anka mani baji pa ma kuma to
nti inyama bende na ba pompa ba styles today na be ya man
style bia so
ton ho na bia na ole hye
ton aboda top and down kaftan you know the general preach ya man anytime bia so my spiritual father back as a bishop as a tondo the pama dear man because on a pure word Bible school is on Odano.
I see.
Me pama dear man so me pama dear man be no the minister which means say anointing
okay
if you come as say no
okay
who's anointing there
as a it's mostly that's papa Onyamios unfortunately on a Patrick with you or suffer power open bikini that was I went to vote I must of I will be the best had day now won't come be a mepede many what you change no bombs na fe gwe ai na it's not dona nkomo hu be here pa de e bete be fresh craft why there where writers watch your movies no mun some lize bebre matter what we create movie be cry no we students writers we kwai wa throw form na so no muntu more details ni bebre so nyimpa na all details no wo fia ha dey na menyene baba twetwe nkomo ni is the George Bosompem or lecturer or nafti na menyene ba bezida nkomo yin na ba mayen details bo mo zana na tene honom na te nkomo yi bi into no bo pocho good morning nyame adom Marching. Okay. You know, any music fresh craft Hong Kong more projects notes done. There was 15 writers now we're together. Pocho Cheche Mucham.
A project Nafti. And Uganda for Maisha Lab almost young filmmakers.
Okay.
To say the NCA young filmmakers, yeah.
Okay.
And DFFB. DFFB born in Germany. Omo film school. And this are a Kukumian sign a boom.
Okay.
And almost 5 writers, almost 5 writers from every area, five
every country.
Every country. So East Africa for not more yet mix up of for Ugandans, Rwandans, and Kenyans. And it's 50 years, you know. You call Uganda.
Okay.
A friend in Kampala for 2 weeks. And a man for now, one more ya from. We are a story by no be picture.
Into 15 stories.
15 different stories.
Okay.
One more picture we and selected back. You need 2 weeks or more. You should share story money here, say the structure of the story now. And after that, no, you buy Ghana.
Okay.
But 15 now, you know, you move back on no Kenyan. Originally, no editor, but Obe joining is a bit mature.
I see.
And Obe no Bebe joining, but the story no here, no. Now I centered in Ghana.
Okay. Story no set no ye Ghana.
Ghana.
Okay.
The trouble about Ghana, a story that you be no Ghana.
I see.
Until after that, 4 months after, your mom started almost church a group for one more church. And you do almost Ghana. Till almost Ghana, and so 1 week, me assign campaign a script writers room more. Now within this period, near our mentors me and Sambako free Uganda, Nabako free Germany, and I me. Yes, and yeah, Sadian. Inti, yes, I know. You go group almost into 3 different groups, 5 each. Now, no say a web series. Into web series, the agency be 9 episodes. 9 episodes near Chichamon, say Nipa 5 year 3, Nipa 5 year 3. Near you appoint your momo back, so no a head writer.
Okay.
Now, aside or no, near for a producer, account. Inti, after that stage, no. Yes, I'm back. We need a technical workshop. Now, technical workshop has to do with camera, lights, sound, because the kind of equipment are not on Baby used at that time. They are not used to before. Engineer said a training on that. Until within that period, we are still working on the script back and forth. You do mobile Ghana, no. Finally, no. You be pre-production. Baby, it is you travel. Keep those coins so baby. Nature being so on crying.
Into able to film, no.
You tried that. Wow. And you tried to a friend say a crahanum and you could try into a friend say crapim. The thing hold me a really assay. Into within that way, we had 10 days of shooting. That's our 10 days of shooting. Yet Chicho Moon to 3 groups now, almost for more crew. Most of them a friend say Nafti for.
Okay.
You know, because we say wait for no just 5 writers. 5 writers from there, and you basically technical people.
Okay.
And now, 2 of the setup and crew, directors, Nafti students, Ghanaians, and 1 German student. I don't know, we no cross and Baba from Ghana.
I see. I see. One web series, no, I ready. I see. Why 1 movie?
Yes. Yeah, you know, a web series. Into normally web series, no, it's a normal series on television.
Yes.
But this is a shorter one. 10 minutes. Okay. And yeah, 9 of them.
Okay.
It's 9 is what we want to premiere.
So it's about 90 minutes.
Basically, yes.
Okay. Now, more premiere no we're fame.
Yeah, premiere National Theatre, a folks place. Now, National Theatre, Nafti, and a GAFTA. Okay. The Ghana Academy of Film and Television, at which I'm a member. Yeah, it was some kind of collaboration. Every month, be at the end of the month. Thursday piano and I be at 7 p.m. be senior free. Because for bad no have a chance no ma discuss any name. Not filmmakers and saba na any edin kita on any man. They just basically
and open to all,
open to everybody. Open to everybody. The idea is to grow film making in Ghana. Younger, especially younger filmmakers, no. You say a boa omona, one come because some of these there are people who come and you don't even realize that there are people who want to invest in your film. Because recently it's a European Film Festival. The European Film Festival last year, most of the European Film Festival, cultural of different countries, those European countries. You know, so you never know when you can get some kind of funding from that side to push way. And there's opportunities over there. And I mean, the criticisms and things that you receive over there, and wow, film next film about Nebiana.
Okay, to say, filmmakers don't know, say they bomozane ko bopo showa. Yenyim bredam, but one reason I also know be ofinifi about chef for me.
Oh, because of the cross-cultural, you say, and yeah, Ghana for one year. It's Babe because Obianye Bida. I offer Uganda for Rwanda for Kenya for Yenya Boom. Na Obianye Bida. You know, and this is a basic thing that I'm talking about. Now, young filmmakers, and they should understand that collaboration is very, very important. Because we share. Now, even now, Ocean Yama Netflix and Anima. Based on company, there's 3-4 near boom. But Ghana and Nipa Bako person on Bibia. Okay. Well, but this collaboration, sometimes Yana, your castle funding your problem in name. But when we even go on equity, say we are in me Babe acted, wo Babe, camera Babe, in Nasa, Okasa me Nisika, but to me, the best mass equity. Near my value, and says Kaba better. Those are things that we need to be, and this is the kind of thing that would help people understand that cause. It's very important.
But that's Papa. I share here now 25th of August. Bobozana na connection. So it's necessary. But my young trailer no. But that's Papa. But yenzi kana young trailer no. Yen ties and coffee. Yen wet on appetite kakra na. 7 p.m. And a popcorn ho free. Every month we are yes popcorn free. And we assign the drinks account. It's a drink so free. Hey, free. I'm not the one of them the man. Ebo who menu mo hono me share trailer no na. But that's Papa there be. You say that's it.
Kuya menya yana meo. Dole be. Kuya menya yana meo. Dole be.
Long ago, the earth spat out a great fire. The fire threatened to destroy all the lands of Yentijai. The children of Yentijai prayed to the spirits for help. Mama and Yamiche answered. But the children of Yentijai are forgetful.
Yentijai.
When I'm gonna make it out, my thoughts thunder like rainstorm after drought.
Every step I take, started following me. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great, and we can be that great generation.
It's your mom. Your mother died this morning.
I'm scared too. I can't do this alone.
You are a sad and bitter old woman. I don't want to be the one to pay for your miserable, lonely life. Every move I make, them started following me. Everywhere I go, them started following me. Oh my.
I really think you need to change your brakes for your safety.
You are putting everybody in this vehicle in danger.
Them the brain make a fall, but I tell them say.
Be kama papa empere miss 25th of August Bobozana invite bi kra na you know kwa new fiefu nyina nko so e free ntiashi ko no ko hwe obenya sananya free popcorn atanya free drink free no de awaka kan o em de pa nti no yen ko hwe Tales from the Blue Bus National Theatre on the 25th of August 7 p.m. Duho I yebeshia ohono mzineze mame boate mother Fantador president for the Brothers and Sisters Association Welbe Kofi Ampedu and my all director Sandra Sanakapo am producer Portia omo weze shemu hana masa Israel osmosis nyame insho honi bebre style touch of kumbe no chumbe nyim awaje mbranyim ye yin so nyame show nyame yadoma ifida yebesa ne yeshia.
Papa Pasamu akwa bebie do Badwam TV Badwam Jumade so mambo atamane Sandra Kapon so ye do wase se wode ahosepe no abreye ye gidi ye se wode age ho ntino eda no duru aye nyina ye nkone ye nkwohwe Ghana ye wazo ye yampa ntino unhuru ya mamre ne amane ye mu bia wonamu a unze na otimu ye ode because uni baby a free ene baby a wokọ maya na boafo ya se fi se o moka hunti na enkomodie ya ya de bro wo afisam so no obenya ho kwan na so ahwe na watie yen eye St Andrew Senior High School eno ye Senior High School awofo abatan Rashid wo ma ekontie bia ene ne dedi kan ya wonso otie bedofo baby a wo bia utimi de oba no kọ na wakohwe ne nwomasuamu ye obode ne wo de so ho ti ope school paddle back or bra ye chess courses ne subject ni nyina bidia St Andrew Senior High School for oba no kọ na ye moano na Kel Kit toothpaste nso ye nkradura editwitwi won se awofo ne abatan ye nhye nso se ye mmofra se ene ye ampanifo no ye betwitwi ye se anopa ane anwumre na unya Kel Kit toothpaste ne bi de ka akra no ho dia nso wo bone se ne ho ban de afri nyarewa ho Kidney ministry upon so a nkraduru nkra bi wo ho won mpedidi se obeye ne de anuane no beye bia different dia mano wo de agu colorful bowl mu ni table ya colorful so still akra ne ni na tumu se ni akra na se aduane an wo mpe mesro onya kidney mini syrup ne bi na fama ne nom wo da ho no mu an aba benya ne mommy am hungry mommy come dem so atiase enti wo call pharmacy shop bi a kidney mini syrup ubenya bi ewo ho nyumako ya daroma ena nkomodie yi eba so na ene enkomo no yepese yehunu se Ghana aso Ghana mabunu won eye akwadefo ana ene mabunu no aba no se na osi hunu ne mabunu ya abai adwuma no omope kane tetene ne enemre yi wo hu mabunu no a sa na na tie tetemre ni mu ana se de obi ani abre pa adwuma ene mabunu sa na omope adwuma na beto ho de na hwe babunu na ho kekanom ne ade na wo hwe a ewo ho asa na mabunu ebegu agu bi sa nso opese otena Porsche car mu pese o sha atade pa ene obabunu na adwuma eya he adwuma akatua bi nso ne trinwi kind of price ahontumi ne fu ekura no promass yi bi no opo akese enso wonya adwuma ene mabunu no akwadworo na ye wo mo ana awofo abatan no na ye so ye nye asede ede na ekoso me papa ni tego wa ha social commentator Sayo Chechire ni o sha no pa bia before ye bebie mu na kase na brewo no kwanshan sam no de ode maye eboye mpa ti ene ye nya no wa ha komo atise no e wo se ye no edi sa enkomo na ontumi muaye na ye hwe ba bia ye at fort se ye mpanifo no ne ye ntete nkura ne yie ana adwuma mu ho no ne ye ma omu hunu de o so omu ye ana se die nti ena ma ne mabu na abai ye hunu se ebinom ye very forceful pa ba ebimu de so no wo hwe ba bia me firi me bankra hey ma wo fo bia ni ha nti ma ye word pa from La Paz ahomachi bia to Tema anya bete eso do adwuma mo 7 now 7 years start meeting they also wo ho be o de why late kwa be 6:40 day because 7 ye meeting we pon late we sa ba sa kwa the next day anopa no a wani abre ye ntua wo ka enso wo kɔ no pepepe tu kɔ ne nyame boa wo a sole those days then on point ene won kɔ stress won kɔ tata obi a wie ya simple ne package amount no anam didi ho me sole ndere me didi ho afan na naifwe sasa tam ko de ba adwuma kra no hu kra na ye wa homete to no bokra obabi o excuse anya no fault me blame no because ono oda na ma be no papa nchen o ba kra 18 ne kosua bomu de ama no ono na wo ni abri face ka de abo bra no efie is sorted ba ese sa na yekono na asema gini adwuma na ye bisa me kire me de so hu na ye nyina ye de ahwe se sa na ti ana so opeka ene nkran keto akura V8 no me ade aso otum se fie ye nti omo no sa ha no ti o no sa nipa odi ne be adwuma mu ha ne pressure ya wo betumi aye nti e no e hwan fom so a papa mu akwa aba do ya o chechire ni de mabun de bebre wa hunu wo wo hwe titi bre mu ne ne en ye ntimi fa compare de ti say generation ne sesa ye time no na hye fon ne wo minim se ni uhwe bia
de won ya China for movie
ai akwa bia enne kura na mbehunu se say you be a omo yes akwa no ontu bia ojina fa ko ni epeja no eno na ne ehwe ene aso nkura wo nko wo pese ohwe be na efu edi ehwe
o se
budget ni kura won
ya meneburu na ahohyeso ene pepepe ye na nanom ene ye janam de kura yen
okay
in our time there was discipline nti ye kura yen e wa ahohyeso ene empo obuom ona natimi tetew o antimi tetew wo fatimi tetew wo do you need ma wo bia nti ne ehu omu na mafonso de ya bresa anyoma na ase fanse udu mfiemfiem bebre ase ya 70 mabomu tas akwada be na ebeka so nsoro nkopra enti sa ahohyeso na ese akwada hu se adwuma wo fie se mekoye bia nopa abono num ese me soro kopra na wonye bi sa nso na aba ne se sa adafo afide yusufoni ama ya hu se bibia ye hwehwirem enti ne se me pe bibia me kofo so amenya ana ese me ko bre me ho enti wo bre a nipa bre wona adwen proso no ebi ni na mafo bebre etrim ena ma kwadwura adwuma ena ofa mesinfo enam kromu a hu abrante so osa no mesinfo nyina bon kokora wo kwafuo mu asa dodo no a epehwehwemade dodo na a sense of entitlement we ya media se minya mamra se minya se suban no na se ehwe na eka ebiom ya de kire so ka ho unse oko school a obi atwere ne krata na akoka awe na baba gu tim na egutimu a edu esanse no aka no abo agu ho yesi wanya grade entinya ade a obe yemfifimu abisa mo se na de na ba ya nipa wetwiro krata we nya wo kana se ne say you don't have a critical mindset so today maybe any critical thinking processes ade na wawe and we reproduce so me kan say mre bi students omo yom research e wo school bi do no high microphone no chiro research na ma wo means bo school ni di but do no high microphone na chiro research no produce so nya ne degree say ni power no kro no ene ani ha na akwadwo na ahia because oya akwadwo don't mean transit e siri panya mfifimu entry research but obi aboa no amana ya say obi aboa me na me nya bibi ka na me pɛ so obi boa me obi ne hwan obi ne wo ne me obi ne sabe woni ya dede wom sa gambling ne chacha ya bai ne nyina ka bom na ma ene na mafo dodo na aya kwadwo entete ka ho en efie entete ade kire wom sabe akwara ba 1 + 1 2 so bi say denti na ye 2 say odwene ho etibi kire but ye ka go om tim sa na ode anyi na ode akoproduce enti onim de enti o ye ne awoyo no
onde da ho no wo ka
en na ne agya so ntimi nkire na brabo ase enti won pebre enti ade be mana bread ye onsan de ehwehwem de obe de akire ene be bia aduro no
enti enkomo no na ya hyase no na ma ye na Piwak Natural Health for so ase wo mo ka ho bi na ye de dwumade yi ebro wo na wo mo de wo maduro no eye ba akopɛ na wo adwama so 3p garlic mixture eno eye 100% garlic na ye obo ho na wie ne ye ne dene enti nyame enam ne ndie so wo mo aye ne juice enti ande obetumi anom efie ha ye wo dansini 3p garlic mixture eye edema ne nipadua no na unim de garlic kura ye dadade akasa no ehu hia bebre ma usabri ebusu immune system no eno so na ku etianya wa hodo nyina nti se immune system wo fomu a na ne bibie ku ba bekra ba bra obenya 3p garlic mixture no mo no wo hu sa hode no wo ho nti yare bu ho a wa ehunu enso na immune system no akotia se mojabro so ena wo so a unya 3p garlic mixture ni bi no ma bebo ba won sabuo wo problem a nyina so eboa we are making a pharmacy shop biemu a ubenya bi ato anom kumase omo dani heba na fe kolinak nso ubenya dodo no ho ubenya bi ho nso abetsam heba takrade ye AA mensa sunyane green light pharmacy wo ko hono mu a ubenya no we nyina bi ato ne dodo ene ba ko nso anawde for 0248 928 824 0248 928 824 and 0201 000 0201 000 na one Piwak Natural Health mpenifo nso edi enkomo na wawunim se adepam season 2 no koso den aya kono nso na se designs ne de wo ho ai nyame adom adepam ya de bramo na short code no wo honti no Emma womu Gabi womu Richie Kebao Philip Ahmed Vidash Grace Gifa ene Porsche ti di hia ne se wo de vote ne be ko short code ho ebra wo mu design ma ye no na wo vote nso de ma wo mo voting no ebetimi amwo aye nkunimdi for de opeso ye nkunimdi ni no obetimi aye nkunimdi for nti edin ne ma bobo no short code no nso na wa vote de akọ ye ne sa pepepa ene de opeso di su nkunim na ne design nso ye ofe no obedi nkunim ama ye to ye nkomodie no so papa me na sensan mu akwaba
medase
na sa enfumso we no efiri he ehase wo he
ye will be a friend the millennial child 1 year I wore around 81 up to and now make her say
yeah 81
we say your generational gaps yeah baby boomers and your traditionalists penny for it say 65 70 on there you say could say dimnaso okay and your Gen X for omono she say omono mo twa to around 1980 near we 81 to 2022 no 1 year wo no on pe bibia hwem
2021
1980 81 urban no from millennial children and you am from so on beto ICT and na therefore fidie we ya e bisa we be 3+6 no abo papa no why ye mre so na wo fa nua ekenkan nim se
na cantes
na wa kenkan ntino wo yusu wa adwen na de papa me say me kai say me bo computer da I'm saying me started use laptop cry na me about almost about I can't even remember just a few years back. Wow. But na me ka brand here no ono wanya hwehwem afidie kane na me maame no e dokono me tebo ho na mayam dokono e exercise de mame nsa na a kire me nyansa ena de ode to blender ma pa hwehwem ade eno nti na hwehwem suban no a e woye mu no ama bibia ye fa na okwa ye mpebre ena ade ba ko so a aha na mafo dodo no aye sa bonsam we ye fa the comparison atoto ho bonsam ni bia bonsam ne wadwene ene nyame ne wadwene ya so bonsam na ya me aban na enye aban ne wadwene bonsam ne wadwene wo so ado ho toto obi ho ena madam fam ne ko school okura ka ena we am ne si so okura we na ade toto ntimi so me pebi wo misa se kwamba so no fa nya ye se papa se ebone na de akire eno ama ye kwa se ye nyina so ade ahoso ena obi apa ade ye a won pebre ena ofa carpenter adwuma won ye dodo na ye nkokurafo mrante ne mpe apprentice em se bia mrante ne apprentice kraye em se omo ye fita adwuma ina mrante kra gumu ade pama wo kan kura no dodo na mpe bas kana fo mrante no eja eso ano pantem aya adwumadene edi wonsa asinyoma so aya kanya ne bre ene ebiom em se amayo so em so kakra so wom on se ya amayo so na meye we ama wo hye bokese no ni para theater o se oba meyi sesa ka se wo ba me no be ka bomu ayade om na yeye nti bebre se o aban ne ba na ba woni aban no nti aban ne ba na etifa ko aban na anya na ebebu aban no obu aban obu aho eno nti se amanyon sem ye hwe ka sa yi se me ba me no be ka bomu ya ye sa de we because amanyon na ye me no mienu na ye nya se me ba me ama nti me de me teda kra ye be ama me da bi wo e wa sede se obeye bie na me so sede se be bie nti amanyon sem kasa na ya ye ka na se susu no ena awofo titiri se enane agya bia timi so na ba sori na waji ebi kratofo ma won ma at the age of 5-6 ade se wo kira kwada na sa na mo tentem na obenya na obi si ne ba wo GHS abafi se wo pe wan laptop na me se wanya wo ban laptop ko ede school aye ko ye kan krata na ya dwumu ado laptop adoma na ko ede okobo games bibia ye hwehwem a won tiase ebiom senior etayi no Ghana TV so na de bi so ka ho akwada na adwini sha nti hunu se wo nipa na prekope na odi mame achi preko no anyi o se meso sa na meye ena meso metubi abrabo ye ntu abrabo aya na montuo dakro no anya de ape abrabo ye nkuranhye abrabo eye se obesusu nyoma ese wo ye ho abrabo ye se obefatimu po afa wa abrabo ho so be bibi na asombo ama wa asomo man on twede ampombo wa moyen se be ya kwa e wo wiase o de tumi bi hye o mu se wo ba be ye bibi soronko aka o ma ho aka busu aka kroso enti se wanya sa adwen sakrai wo adwen so a da bia na ato ye nsangu mi so mana mre na twam
da
mana mre na kwadwo mre mana mre na twam se mre da fifisa na di bubra ena hu obi a wayi a empentem kodi na chi bisa na bakwasam na no obi se ni te ko pesa me ye se na me se be Opeso yesa me na be brankasa. Uni baby am free beduru ha. So betiba famu bia. Na wontimi nyese me. Ko baby experience am famu no. Wontimi famu. To ho ache so ba me de aye. Ukoya nka bakasa ogisika. Ene mpo odo am de ye adwuma no. Sa odo na bi ni that passion. Oh, ene for so on fere ade because do na twe mprantem. Me see so no na papa bi timi area. Me papa was kapa. Ba me papa ka se me nkosum papa no. No ya WHO pani pa. Me koya akwa ma papa no.
Skani ba.
Ne ye bro no so obi anim se me sum papa no. Ne ho na me sua ba se ka first. E water sa no. Me mia mani na ne mate brofo pant me ka kire me so me sua brofo bi se asenkwada yi. Esa ne ma me no trend no wo hye me nkran ma me kanya me ho brofo kasa asua mu. Esa osuma me sum no ntino. Se me nyanya san se papa we so WHO me so me adwuma ministry of health. Ampene pa me nyina me ko adwuma ministry of health. Wo enefo no wo kire so obesom. Esa so osom no eye ahohyeso obi be hye so. Me mpene sa me da kakra na maso na makobo game my way me mra na me nkosom obi. Wo som ho hia pa. Osom ehye wo nkuran, osom emma wata ba mo yedene. Na nipa o girlfriends mienu. Onko probi fie.
Na bi.
Ono girl no so boyfriends three a man sika, man 222. Ono enko prapra. Enti se suban ketenkete no ye de ho toto ye ho ye mpese ye be ye somfo. Ena ama se bi enefo dodo na ya kwadofo.
Aya samu. Enti na se ene no no waka besi yi enei mabuna ba ya kwadofo.
Dodo na.
Dodo no a.
Dodo no pehwehwema de.
Sa.
Dodo na mpe wo bre.
Nadamfo bi akoduba abanto no so bekobi. Say ye nadamfo no ko wanhwe ho. So far as wakono no so bekobi.
Na mehwe video bi obi ni sane me. Na video no kwada bi a wona wie se JHS so se den. Emawe o ana wo si wo se emma amaware fo monhwe mo so mo kunu. Na kwada we school adwen da wa se wo betwe mpra. Eje sika. Esan se wo so obi aye bi. Na nipa na beto social media so me ye bi na me nya aka na me nya dan so no ya adwuma ma no. Wunwene se obey bibia ma don sa ye nti sebe ko bana no ho a na sebe onyane sika eni ha ene akwadworo ene sika ntempe ahunya de ene nigye soronko ena ahye ya kuma mu
se bi mo kra no mo adwuma no kra na ahokeka no kra nso wo fom
obepa adwuma no a
ni subanko
asebofo ade wode ni CV aba wa kire no hobbies no wa kire no bebre wo gini wi a na be se wode bonsam na bofo suba na twa eba there be your excuse there be your bosobo na baby am free ba na baby free ba so no so na free ba na papa adwuma no me mayi word ntem me ne onyina ntekura ba bosobo mayi would edida no a
the traffic is some me wa woni baby ati say traffic wo
onim na wo ba esan se wo ya ni hanti wan so ntem onipa de obeda se wo da ba no wotwe ise bia wadwuma makwan acha no nan na wani ate na wasore transe boko umpa no wasuti ase ade nyankopon ase wama nkwa unya esa na wosan kwode be wura mu ujari ya ni ha no ko ba we da atwe ne mu sa
twetwe ne mu nso we de ya say
na ose ma me 5 minutes
o de sa
na de achi as wa fa ne phone obaye WhatsApp e won pa no so wo mra otra to batasi mo ba betima sa on e planning
sa
e na se ya kire na mafo so idea creation so obenya susu ye pa afọ na brabo nse ma brabo bebe adu isabe se dua we na da ha se me sisi dua na me de bibi simple ensure ene oya obi eton adekro ya de tonfo na enyina ya dane e nam kwan so eton ade obi ntimi mfa ne nsam na ntie miyo na me nsa na enan ntimi nka mom so ye nkogi dua ba we ni enua ne man kan ba adwuma na e bia mfie me nsa kire no e be so aba emme ne be so aba ne akogi sika wo mu ye nyina e be to ade nsa sika ntam wo mu obi apeso se jeans obi apeso se sneaker wahono ote akura wonya bi nhye obi apeso ye se afia tamakuru se da wai wuti mi so me bi onim nya obre ya de be ye wuti a obedwa no sa na akoba no ye nyina de ho totu obi ho se we aye se me bi ni obi ye nya na betima ya wo ba soronko wo da soronko hwedi amponim ne nti obo soronko ya tu din soronko ya amfro ni te kwa na afia tamakuru enti bisa se de nti na me ti wiase a de na metima ya aka wiase mo na wiase adimu ani so ba se yafa
papa ni emfa unsi hey
that's
papa pass ma wakan me bom pa ye so ombeti na
wo monti asem so
we mu do ombo
efutu so ombo
ade me njinjim ye to ni yi ye hwanu do omba hwa ubeko case ene na we go na 325
time am start ye nkuranshansam yi na me target e ye woni a sabi woni bie woni a wona to ba ha brabom me target no ba later me research me say woni etie me ye mpanifo a wodi mu bebre na mrantie no kwada wontie ye say be futu nko na so
o kasa dodo
wanya no ho no tete nso ya de oye
e o laptops so bako akọ me say ya na bi mu kra de obeka de o se mu so ya ma ho motivational speakers de bia no ye pesika tio o pesika ba won peso obetie wa futuo no bia ndame no so nka obetumi de afa so enya sika na bibi on the quick money
se won were fi se ewiase adesua emempeja entina twede apona ka se me ma no ese esanse woni adesua mu nyansa enkranhye no adesua de eye akwankyere enti obi hye nkran a enye so o papa na no keke
okasa keke
na emom no opese o ma okwan bia betima fa so na bebere timi frem na no obi frem me tia sempa se papa be say 12 years na me hwe wo na me ni frem ni na my computer science
wow
esan wonti dodo na di ho dance enti nye wo nyinara ba dodo no a ya kwadwofo no one day won so banko
ye bompa ye se ni na me no so nti adwen kire adwen sakra beba e da se papa nyambo o chana so ye be se hia homache ye da se ni teko tego e de ete ni nka no awofo no se nkura ni wo ko school ana wo mapia we ko ye Facebook wall ho a e da ho twa ho nko a na fa we no mo ye we yi no WhatsApp status no na Facebook na we no mo se ni hia no na hye ahye nkura apagya ye mu so no de obi bu ni mu afi ne to ne mu za ne ma ne me en ma hu hia ba kasa de hia no mo ntie ya bebre but ye de ye fam de ye de mi se wo mu e wa so ne de wo no mu ntie nti ye je no mamu mini ni teko awie de na ye media pomuden hu komo emra happy birthday enkoma adwoa de pa efa wo Fountain Head School wawofo ni fifi na fe na efua de mawo adwoa adepa efanyame hira mfienso obenya 97 aka ho na se ne o kwa ni nyina hira mu nko ane ahodin mu na awurade nso na moso ama abusua na ye hira nyame hira papa enti eno no Leslie na ede ebae yakwaba na ye de apomuden enkomwe Sibiem samu akwaba ya Adom TV Badwam na wo hwe fisembre no na yeguso di ho enkomo no de du so no Piwak Natural Health penifo duro ahase Dr Prince Nelson Mototi ewo hase wo de di nkomo se dem di kan ye LPM no 3P garlic mixture no nsenchane ye nipadua no mu na titu na age atomo enumu nti se condition obo so no wo mu problem na se 3P garlic mixture eye ho adwumadia no watri meka o pharmacy ne herbal shops ni nyina mu benya bi ewo ho dog anopa ye mu ache da bibia boko de adwumaifo ne
bibia boko papa
3P so system no mu ache se
yeguso ya bodwumaden bo Ghana papa
ye de nyame ase yo kire ye 3P no anase maye bibi me yenhunu ye ka se Piwak Natural Health a ye adwumako ben
yo anopa me da se ma menchia enetifo ne o ma hwe nyina Piwak yen ene yakofa one of the best organic stocks ye kan Ghana bibi dra yan fan keja na yanwa yan bota yen se enipa ye kwa ye be nyina no ye betimi anya apomdempa esan se woni apomdempa de si wani so bia no entimi enwie peye emfama se yare ba wo so a ema bota ye bi esi wani so no ka dem south yase enti yan bota yen se ye betimi anya bibia fen vitamins minerals ebetimi antioxidant ebetimi aboye immune system ho ban sa yare basa nya den enkekan na ahoɔden abrenyina no ye betimi akɔ aba
okay ti eno ne botaye no
yes
na enu ahodo se na mo wo adwama so
ye nu eye ba akopɛ na eye 3P garlic mixture apart from 3P no ye ni edufufo bia wo dwama so 3P no nko na ye dura ye wo dwama so for now
okay ene ye hunu nsankyerane ye wo dipaduam
yo anope make say bibi kakra fa numbness say obi say nensa anase ne nan itititi ye be can say is abnormal sensation that occur anywhere in the part of your body, especially hand, feet, fingers, arms and so many more. Most at times no when you even prick the body you won't feel anything. You be can say sa or how no ba wo so a say nipa wo te no kura na on te say ya te no bibi twa no kura o hu say bibi twa moja pram no sister I don't know moja pram bra I don't know moja pram so onu kura wonim south yasem enti how kese a eba onipa wapom din enso say sa de ebeba de besi ne sɛ wo ye obi a wo tantena bebe fa konche pa eno ebetimi ama mogya na nkese sɛ du mafusan no ɛya na enta enkoyi ana sɛ wahye ade na ade na wahye no etimi atitle ana sɛ amia wo pa won sɛ sometimes no titu ye nua ma no sɛ wo hye tra emia wo pa obewie no obeyi na abiebia wo sra ho na ye kokokoko bi sa aha enti no saa we na ebetimi leading into numbness sɛ wo ye obi a wo eye stroke into dua na sɛ mbuya yare a ɛsan sɛ mogya ɛkyɛ sɛ ɛfa adwene no mkɔba no enta nkono nti no ɛno so ebetimi ama wanya saa ade sɛ wonya diabetes a ɛsan sɛ wo pancreas na ɛsɛ produce enough insulin na regulate aduane no ma wo no ɛno so ɛyɛ na enta enkoye kwan bɔne so no glucose no epie free ni paduane mo yɛden ɛba ma wo gin so togo ɛno so betimi ama wo nsa anasɛ wo nan yɛden ayɛ titriti pa wo hwɛ saa yare a ɛyɛ ade a ɛta ha adwen pa sometimes no say you do our brain one obetimi anya sa how kese pa ebetimi ahadwen and nti na PWAC for ene yakofa one of the best organic drugs ye kan Ghana bibidra yan fankeja na yanwa edropai ho tiye papa de nti edu esese efie bia abusunya obi biara nya edropai ni be ni se wo hwe edu ne se de tie na eye natural eye 100% organic wo hwe liquid ewo eye edutoa yi mu am enye bia nsuya bia yesa se de kane no ye nananom ose akwese fefichire ho ko budua we bra na me no ama wo na menye we ne de nruba no e na yenam abefo kwan so yetimi adua na etimi aso yetimi akotwetwe emu nsuo enti wo hwe no mapa ye de 3p na nsuo na ye de ye adu na nsuo ni nya ye 100% vitamin C. Enti yenya sa vitamin C na ewie no afi na yenya enwanenu a efri garlic allicin gingeria antioxidant ahodo a yede sa vitamin C ya ama 3p etimi ayepe enti se wonum 3p garlic mixture ebra wo de boama wo yare fufu be no esam boa o kidney e benefit e de ma kidney ene wo liver obi anu maduro kidney ho aka liver ho aka ene Ghana ni ba mapa etimi ma bibiduro a yamfa nkeja na yanwa enti edupai sa wonum bia ebo ma yare bia wo pesa wo kono ebo waduro bia wo bia no PWAC say fa support 3p garlic mixture no na etimi abo ama no ma yeden etimi akoye sometimes say wo ho a say numbness e wo so a wotimi say ya na wo wi dem hyehye pa ase ya soja ana say yedi mekwa yeden agu so edu ba bi wa na won sane won na emo ye dududu obi wo kora na opija ne nan a wontimi mpija ne nsa gese odi kakra ansa na widen wotimi apija edu ba bi wo ho a oda wontimi enna wo ye dwuma keto bia na wa ye week pa south asia ni nyina na e kyerɛ sa numbness moja no eno ma enche dan den enkoyi ewo nipadua no emo na de yesre nyina no se wo sa chance de na men twintwa wo nan ase ye wo 3p garlic mixture wo ho eno na adwuma ne se ebetimi aboint ni no ebetimi aba moja no ama moja no etimi akọ aba obetimi na ne mpaboy ye fini na no onim sister bi du kutimi frito no onim south asia yesre obi bia se wo obi a waposo kotodwe ntini mo twetwe pa ade ne se be sabro na aba obi kura se o se misa sabro wodin edina to ne ho so south asia nti PWAC say ebeya sister is said in feel so the 3p garlic mixture bebo na said na eden efi ho ama ho to eden etimi apapa me patcho mesrew ena no pe se wo hwe ya PWAC de yesrew nyina no se yare eya enti kope 3p garlic mixture numbness no ye wie no na ye mawo bibi kakra fa 3p no ho adwuma foforo 3p ni ye obi say numbness no quantity no kwa na ya na 3p wo mfaso p e de ma Ghana fo nyina enti se wo ye obi a wakuma air palpitate like a bo ten all because of say hypertension yenim say hypertension mutabro so yare ba ko Ghana ani yare ha dwin yi papa nipa bebre ho yare amamako ha mo empo na wie ye no say amani pe bebre na de ebubu anya yare ye fende stroke yare ebeya nya 3p garlic mixture na wadro bi a wonum bia no obetimi de 3p na eden aka ho na wankse wo hu say ampa Ghana yetime produce one of the best organic drugs a more resource so tia say enye say bia ye kan keke de wo show TV so de wo tie wo radio so de wo show Facebook there be we a resource ankasa pan do pa den ade more papa
shopping idea no menstruation idea no so hu hia
yes ye nua man won say oba de bosumi so a etwa say wo bu nsa so tia say say oba enye menopause na account na anya nyin se na wafa etwa say ka oba de wo bu nsa we are 17 years, 20 years girl, 30 years, na menopause stage no wundu hoye na sebi wuntimi munsa enya de pa 3p garlic mixture obi frame fit brekum na so dog beye 6 months ni menya braye na matesa 3p no etimi boa pa ewo ebraye mu na ubetimi ama guarantee na and I'm say 3p garlic mixture nkwa de metimi de mensase mebo oba se ope moja hunhun ade no nkwa de metimi I recommend it in fact wonum 3p garlic mixture within 2 days within 2 days na moja de I shall say oba in fact wono ni testimony no say the wahye no in fact essence edu no wo hu wote ye no na ofre ya kan ye no wo hu say see is believing it how yes ye wo hu say ampa eboanti wo oba na no pe wo hwe wo tie ya 3p garlic mixture or how bia wo braye mu say bi say moja no ntimi ma na say eba kura dooso eye menorrhea na say a menorrhea no p-wax say the 3p garlic mixture ebi kura e bas kanti 3p no be boa ama normal etimi akoyi papa ama no pe wapom den no etimi awie paye
ya ne my eche kwan ne telephone numbers ne kwa de
was screen as South Asia until you fire numbers na ebenya do ibi say dem can 0248 9288 24 0248 9288 24 yes rese across Ghana nyina no 3p no koto a ewo eto a ebom aha se de tie ni ti ni ekokọ garlic kokọ ewo label no so garlic ni ekokọ pa eya na wahye ne so se obi nya den emfa bibi bon nya den enhye won sa
na yi ka ho
yes ya o measuring cup e ka ho a eno so obebu agum a eno so obenom South Asia na etimi aboa ma bibi biara etimi
akoyi bottle
box wo fa side ni yellow and ha na green and we say garlic kokko na den da so ni nyina no ya de ehu hia ese ye hye no so na eboan said obi mfa bebe bone den enhye yensa 3p garlic mixture ehim fa na ye betimi anya do pay bia na etimi aba ukọ pharmacy herbal shops a ebe na wo tamale ko ofa kojo herbal opposite tamale taxi rank wo ball gas for J Wise e wo opposite Senate traffic ebe na wo takwa ko takwa de AA mensa na wo takwa de ko was abibidro fie and so bian 3p garlic mixture wo Cape Coast furniture BC anasa pena ese mankesim 48 ya omko Jeff Herbal ebia na wo kumase de furniture Danny Herbal Misty Colinac na Apedank ebia na wo ho eye Albert Sam na wo eye kofodua de a ohina na Herbal na Gapsin Pharmacy in crime for ehwe yen de a na wo ko eye Kofi Sam wo ko Tinated Kings Walker ni nyina no 3p garlic mixture no ubetimi anya bi wo ho na etimi aboy papa menu ababie wo NIB Adental branch wo se wo wehye Edem Vignon wo East Legon NIB branch wo wishing happy birthday
anti happy birthday nkoma Vignon
Vignon
Edem yo yada se dog yada se papa anti nuro no babia benya bie no de atodwan telephone numbers no so ene wase de gira no so na enkomodie ne de aba ha seda no kwama P-Work Natural Health omka ho bi ne de sankomo ebro wa fe St Andrews Senior High School Kel Kit Toothpaste and a Kidney Ministry won ani nyumako boye chidom ma de nkomo yi ebro mididi afia amankwa tamaklo nyame hira so hwe yekọ oman hene kwabna sante ede mpensem mu no etwaso
my make us go to share baby on Adom TV multi TV so a chance you do bread in person mo breno ye de bro educhumo amosa oye Kenya sia hafo one hima papa bi na pay na ye mama chao kwanso nkoso kra mama nkai ye ho bi on so say ye Ghana for ye gitum say ye Ghana for ana ahoa na enije ne ahoka se ye Ghana for enu nti no enyoma ebeboa ma Ghana mpuntu atimi akosoro akonkan na aboa nipa dodo na asetena mi yedie no eno na me Ghana ni fa onsasi obo na ka kire so ye Ghana ni me Ghana ni meye nti se obaye nko ade a na ye kwan se so fa so ye ni se o ma no kre eda di wo wanamo ntuom o kasa mu susiem ese ode opepa eye adwuma ma o man Ghana opepa ese otimi ko eye the extra mile ema o man Ghana otimi tu ho che ema o man Ghana na afi watimi ado o my Ghana says our qualities we saa chance dey we na okoso da na de biribi ada ina kakra ko benum so Ghana na ye pe no ana e pese ehu no enche bia ebehu nti make sure that we need to exhibit these core values: patriotism, love for your country, honesty, truthfulness, and transparency. Very, very important. So, we intimidate chiro my calling kaya. And you might be brewa to see. Maybe brewa is a unify. It may messi no kwen. Ama be at me come a day. Ama. Sounds no make us say, oh yeah, have funny kwandia. The pledge, a marine fee under the able leadership of George Boachi, and there are for regional minister. 16 regional ministers in Afunia dia shase ene meet the press no information ministry for na ye no and George Boachi for regional minister ana etia no kra nti ene enini aso nyina na ehwe na obedia danse enyuma kese ene ohawo nso a eda hafo so san komo ana one Ghana nyina ebedi nti hye no so say meet the press ene our regional minister George Boachi said we see chinchim afidi na koduno obebu nkunta akire Ghana for ene until we can't miss out into CFM na menka afofo nyina say we do dini show we are na waje atum say obe nyoma esefata de di mpuntu ne kanko ti me Yakubu ye chipsa me Alexebo me nkonkonso hene me Alisco P me Anapua FM fo nyina me Honorable Bano. Into Bibia na Obwa me a potential flag bearer from my region, Eriko Poku, me for Wisdom Port Collins Dada, me of Ayabuni, me Agama, Chief Executive. Muna mo famudi shesha not to say a dear dancer say Unyame Moy Abribiada, so help me God. It's very, very important. Yabasti you had him dear Debia Dameka, a lawyer, a businessman, a politician, and philanthropist. The Ghana agenda is also a part of the focus and dream, hard working, and always doing what is right for Mother Ghana and the party NDC. Oye mebunu na ono da o manu NDC. In fact, Osako say one betina say ejuma awaye ene de wa da na de akiro munti no be say sidi so biem. Yenso ye gina aka say ye bekoso de ade say de ato esi ahenifo nanim say the why be pay a koyi nyese obi a na be bi sa the why be pay a akoyi a nyuma ne dead pefe ono na se oba yanim bi so obesra eni mu kwanse e popu yeti kra de ma no nti kame ho na me introduce onipa ba ko na kwa ye enum oye mranimfo oye mensin krachi pen osaye obi a oye oye adoye osaye kuani ana osaye maburu nyina wo NDC no on oda oma no lawyer eye Pablo asana obato friend now tell say ba George Parado but lawyer Pablo and akwawa oh na o submarine oh na was shoot aba oh no
been a very busy week.
Yeah.
Weekend International Youth Day.
Okay.
Friday in
Okay.
So on Saturday your friend youth boot camp for your intent for our southern sector. Na mean for akonya is me dey come I mean share with you for answer. Omo hwe yen e wo mafidie kese so na me fa akonya is na me nda His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama on a be special guest and your national chairman Dr. Samuel Obusuampofo.
Okay.
Your general secretary Johnson Esiedun Ketia. Your 2020 running mate your mame Prof Nana Opoku Ajima on the BBA program nana my 2 days capacity building for over 300 participants at Hillview Guest Center at Bokobi. Apart from that, my former Attorney General Marita Brew and Soba Bekaya ho. Rahudi Yaya and Soba Ebi. Hey, Alajudi Yaya and Soba Ebi. And former Chief of Staff Prosper Bani and Soba Ebi. And closing ceremony. There were MPB Ufia Lembele. Ama Kofi Boa. They want to see a youth program baby. Not the American Waba. And also Baba support here.
I see.
It was a very successful program. My regional youth organizers, my regional team coordinators, most importantly, 10 patrons are almost southern sector. Omuja lecturers the doctors on Baba Kai, whom I did, said you might be. Fakunya is Namendomi Nas. And my backroom staff. And Branty Aminomo Juma, Arafat, Derek, Harias, Kobik, Bright, Kawawa, Abinakunedu, fantastic.
So day next it was about what?
International Youth Day in Ania celebrating. We're building their capacities to be able to go out and face the challenges ahead. But the end of the day, NDC 10, Tertiary Education Network Forum, the concern was about getting them ready for elections 2024.
Okay.
And see, that is what we did. And then my deputies now, Ruth De La Sedo, and Ede Magbana, Medomu has a wonderful team. It's a very successful program. And every participant, they are checking so Nyamiado, Mobia, Kwakudu.
If I not do more internal elections,
so far, yeah, 14 regions, branches. There are 38,000 branches. Now, each branch, there are 9 line executives. And I can say, all the 14 regions, I can't Ashanti and Eastern and Yenkomo. And I can say, 1 o'clock, yes, start Ashanti region exercise. No, I mean, no, we are.
Mama, these 2 regions are priority. That
and I'm going to say,
because I said this time, Obia Ashanti and Eastern. Ashanti and Eastern.
Yeah. And I'm going to say, when you have leadership, the beauty of every elections, and they say, what query and what's not no access, baby, Juma, baby, Utosini. Into no, and I said, you're chairman of one of the years, even who say, yeah, assess your true strength in some regions. Into your review, Chingana, Hena, assess your whole day. You really who say, pay special attention to Ashanti region and the Eastern region. Into the Mena work, I say, Ochina, you started your registration for new members who have turned 18 in Ashanti region across. Every national officer about Ashanti region to invade Ashanti region. Now you call registration drive. Once that is done, just for a week, we will move to the next phase of organizing branch elections there. Ashanti, whilst the team is in Ashanti, another team will overlap into Eastern region next week.
Okay. So, Chairman Kukufuat Transi Bajako Kushai Mama, Yaba, Mamana Kwaba, Yakwaba. Kasaba ya tuwe media this one say Chairman Kukufuat Transi ko EPA Jumakunma on the paying pa oda Jumakuno ano which executive director. Also emrenim for enti ono so abagenti emrenim for me no ana any only do juma so ko futi raze pe no say abodi mu nkomo de nya de ebeja na honom da ebedi sa eyenko chama na kwaba
me jozo abru kwara
bibia ye boko de EPH nanu da azana ba mo obama education kaka nanu da maburu ni bia wa hafo no say sa brands na hwe
okay
na nyoma ba komunu bi atochew kakra
okay
efa wodwuma ho enya wo no abayi o but de ekoso no
okay
on jiri se ewo wodwuma na se and brana fa nyoma sa ebetutu yi kakra and but omodo awase so ne ehihye ahodo awatimi de agu akwama fa eye abode bambo ne sa de man but omo se oja okope na asem na asa akoya no na sa na Ghana tie se payini ni hope na we ya obi e tutu ni o mejeje mi James o bra na wako akohe unchi kakra dia my afo asem na making na ebi mai bibi na
sa
asere ai bibi o hi ai bibi ora e wo team that asem ebuso say we see a climate change in community bia ye dia na say sa na se ba na e ba sa ai bibi minimum so observe dia
kwama mamema ahefo ne atiefo akyena no pay amam mpani 42 mampani na me office so say cancel Leonard say honorable former DC dedika hafo mabunu ne de no nseme do anse papa na se da ba ku bia no ma omu refi ma kan kire ese kom ka kire na o de mame
asao
na se da ba ku bia yeah share adwuma na se no ya de environmental protection agency mrantie no maba akọ na bra na ntiase anya adwuma omu bro me mrantie no ne ma on pray bi ni nukura koda hospital ana drones ni fidi a de adwuma
afo
omu sese no eti asem ne ba asa no na ani enyan but yetna ase me hwedi na mse mende no over asefo ene me a me ba ni minua no nti yenya na dwobre ne mom yen kasa nkyere ye ho the regional minister ya de pa oni MC na nananom hemfo nom so ti yetna ase na ka bibia man wie ne en se enya hwe so ma adwuma ye ti nkwada na on ho eka ye no na se EPA fa ho ka na ya hwe wo ti eno na chi no de enya basbasa ye bia na mkaze bia no ho aseda na omode Nse le bi dusu se kogofu abakoye no we de no ya de odem ho bacha mu na so oye o ma asem
yes
to de bia na ntiase bi na enya yes ye to so bi o ye dia omu eka no ye ntena isa penipa wo hwe dwumadie no eso ye Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Irajirapo ana de ne mpabo ahye the deputy na ohwe mines so mreku honorable Mrekuduka nti brano no ye wo de friend no intersectorial meeting ye nti adwumakuo no ankasa Newmont wa ne afre won ye no adi nkuta ho nti regional minister honorable George one MC omna o ground so ana EPA regional director so ono so o ground so na da minerals commission enuanom so mna dwumadie ne on dia pa on so ground so nti na soja for ne police for penifo a security o ma ya de papa enti ya ne hwehwe nti bibi saa no o muti ho kire wa na so mu direct o bitimi afre na o mu de koja the regional director ni pa ye asobete HSN tempa no ye tu ho na enkoye se I say individual kukufu na so be institutional organization na enyina ye ebom timedo ase se bibisa na hopefully no dwumadie no ebekoso ama mabunu ewo patom ho na nya dwumani biaye na ya bobo ade bobre ho eba na afi ya hwese ye koye nimu no technology transfer ye bedane ama Ghana fo ankasa na eba say natural resources extractives gold tuo ne other minerals tuo ka ho a ene enya nyina so na yetimi ayese omanba but for now said the TBA no ehia foreign investors direct foreign investment sika be ba bi wuram dwakwe no di sika wuram papa yedi agora nanka other competing countries to say Peru no so pesa project no ka ho bi na ohene ne breye no tumfo ba bi obi a moache akra na ni breye on the next form no man pani so asote ya enyina penifo boy ya ye do de edu nti e be koso asress ye den ya de papa bi e ba obi ho beka ye be fum obi ajapade na mom bra ye guso a ye tua adwumakuo ni tua saa mpatasika no
but are you on top say ye tua 300 cedis ema nipa omo ewo japade esombo brosa is that are you on top of that you na masanya ntiese one thing say Newmont be 2 anamon quickly in chance kwa taboda be na krek obi be bobo 20 si wo say nyina ye na japade just to get compensation but how are you doing it because
your trial your friend is speculation
good
and no ho na ne ya
good
make us when kakra ba but the kure woman say binu wo japade sombo wo ho dada bra wo mbeje bia no won aye ho adwuma identify na nimu die yi no your friend speculation no tempa ko bibi no bobo sa ne
papa for no
nti no illegal na adie bia animra mu no se wo soso so pia na wo ma afro soso
ebetua
na nso ye dwene ho akọ achi ye ka se da bi we die ye mfa nche na se kakra bi mpo ye benyi nyama saafo na na at least asem fa na asem ko nti wo nyina have been considered in the negotiations.
All right.
Ewiemu a asachira ne de wa waka nansa ne me baba ya chiro final exams so Abri Girls School ofre me an da afidi a wona no ayedin am say ye dey to form hakura you so winter abagana sare bi no moka nka ne papa mu a nka bra yi womin eye June, July, August eye sutobre anka nsuo tonso a wiem ye wiru dudu nanso se bebu ye ni ahwe mfie edu ne na chi kakra ya wonhunu sutobre na wonhunu pebre ewo mu a bra nsuo ne pe na eto ewia no bo ana abo bribri anyame ncha de afiwei meteorological authority ema ya sote se nsachiraye beba titiri bosomi August ya ye womi na omu ka omu terms bi se jaman fie wo ha bia bibi se asi but whatever the case sene atibia no ewiemu asachira na ewiemu nsachiraye we no yehuni se ye favorable kakra neza anya hwe kra no ice water no mna to abafom pa anya hwe kra no so ewia ehye ye bebrebe no abafom na ohyew se be isu air condition ni ade nyina abafom nti ni nyina kɔ eboa save energy ya pomuden ne ye hyehyɛ nso eboa unim sɛ wiem ye nwunu na ye yurudu sa tontom ntime mpa ikese tontom ne ade nti malaria no nso so hu incidence no betumi akɔfom na hwɛ sɛnea wiem aye yurudu ne ade ade no ye nka hu sɛ mpofiri mu na no ebetimi adane the dane a say na ye ba adapt say na ye ba hihye ye niam de aye eno na ya boda wura ka climate change no climate variation se kanyame ya adom na aye ni se ya ma ya afi mu ni nyina nyana nka aseda so nti yenya ahoboa se yenya aman ekoba se mukoye hye so a kwan ya befa so a ye betimi atena.
All right, Mate, Domkumana Kasa and Charles and Swakasa, minim the opposite of the chassis.
Mr. Tiefi, Charles.
Okay. So the Northern Region branch of the Conference of Heads and of Assisted Secondary Schools has threatened to close down senior high schools for non-payment of monies for perishables. In a statement after an emergency meeting in the Northern Region on August 15, 2022, the council catalogued a number of reasons that would trigger their action. And I quote, apart from arrears owed us in respect of perishable for the first semester of 2021-2022, no money has been paid for the 11 weeks of the second semester we have done so far. This makes going to the market very difficult. Suppliers who give us credit for perishable items like egg and meat are not ready to continue with the supply owing to the amount of indebtedness. According to them, heads of schools in OT region will be compelled to send the SHS students who are in the second semester home. On the foregoing, we wish to state that if we do not immediately release the SHS 1 students of the single track schools who should be due to return to school tomorrow, Tuesday, August 16th, 2022, we will not report until we get money. This also includes those in transitional schools who are also billed to report on September 4, 2020. What's the problem again?
Time without number. And I will be say. Free SHS, laudable policy, bad implementation. And after 6 years of implementing a program, we still cannot, it means problems we and koso. Mejitum the program be fit I say you're the afraid two thin problems. If you say obenya challenges kakra. But after 6 years, we cannot continue to have these challenges. It's unacceptable. When you can't say yen she now you have a policy dialogue. Now you review free SHS. You can work on. But that time, President Mahama can't review. In the wisdom of the NPP, only review means say you cancel. So instead of looking at the substance, no, they went to town and did propaganda. Before President Mama Air can review, not Ken Oforiata, finance minister, or no implementing program, cracker say, on June this year, say, free SHS na no, a year wholly, it can run fully because it is going to run into challenges. And the Republic newspaper, moderator, Joy Manse, say, free SHS, allow parents who are capable to pay fees to do so. In 2015-2016 academic year, American President Mama Ohonom, he started free SHS for day students. I identify who's a some person come board in at least you should be willing to pay something. And then with the prevailing economic conditions are your any difficulties are your one. Oh shit, senior program they corner. Now who are need to be paid the man could be cry. As I speak to you, old students associations, and I ye sika, and I de bois. Oh, one no be afraid. Last week, me call from a member of parliament in back home. Say, member and I may reserve me in donors be. I'm there, Diane, and Bebano Diako, the schools are on the area now because the children are not being fed. In some of the schools, say, almost providing breakfast in a problem. Some of the secondary schools, if you do them once a day. So, all the Akodana Kotina school, and even once a day, Nimpono, or my hine, Ukwe, be a day man Kodana, mobo. We cannot do politics with this. You run it down your education system. The offer in basic schools. Capitation is in arrears over 1 year. Basic schools. Offer in basic schools here and so 3 years near 3 years I say curriculum. Textbook back cram koye. At the basic level, we don't migrate Ababedu senior high school. If at this very level, who break it system no, who say education then you jump on from the basic school to the secondary school. The challenges, Menoka say, Buffer stocks are buying the Omoka over 300 to 400 million. So they are not able to supply food to the schools. There can't food shortages. As early as last year, and they started casting for food shortages. And as usual, the minister was busy out there doing propaganda. No, school, there is no shortage. Admitting that there is a problem is half the problem solved. Problem they start saying now, schools they complain is they were facing food shortages. No, if Educhum had just admitted, so problem
this is the problem.
All Ghanaians 1 year became Muko, and if that admission was done a year ago, the GDC would have made a headway, but they were denying it. And your headmaster now kasa near penalize so even headmasters nimpo issue some bekasa. Headmasters nimpo issue some bekasa. And that is where we find ourselves. So we cannot continue to be doing this to apart from the congestion issues almost deal with. When you go to some of the schools, they call me school this other. Who send ya baby anyhow they as if that is not enough. Now they go to the dining hall and there is no food. Really? So young men, yes, really. Young men go to the dining hall, hoping some can have breakfast. They go, cocoa has been served, no bread. They go to the dining hall, hoping they can serve them lunch. They call beans, gari, and go be any so. But we've seen videos of foods being served in dining halls. Are we happy? Say you putting our children through this. Then the question is, they say, Minister for Education, said the man could carry in the bed. But some of the food I have seen in some of the dining halls, in this area. So you ask yourselves, what are we doing? Is it because propaganda, politics, and then when you put the children through this, when he's hungry, Most of the schools, Wesley girls in Yama, I understand they are charging, parents are not having to fend for their own children. In fact, people are sending food to their schools to feed them. So why can't government sit down and decide, say, you review policy, no? Now you should say, why in between a chair? Secondary school, I don't expect government to pay for me. Because even at the basic level, I am paying so much for them. So if I can pay, parents are willing to pay. Because I don't see how this other. Now, me farmer me the school be feeding him. It is wrong. And because of
is it that bad?
It's if it is not bad.
But the last time we said education was Abu Pano
and I'm because it should stop that cheap propaganda now, you know. For the last 1 year, every week there is an issue about schools threatening to shut down. So if it is not that bad, why is Charles threatening to say or shut it down? If it is not bad, for the last 2-3 months, every week there is an issue about secondary education in this country on food shortages. So why can't they just admit? Why would we continue to do propaganda and then trading contompo when there is a problem? And if we have a stakeholders forum in this country, then you are covered by philanthropists, donors, trust me, if this government is bold enough to admit, say, they are facing challenges with free SHS, if I have it, can say, at least out of 4, I've seen Infantipim do it. I've seen other schools do it. I listened to an audio from an Infantipim parent. So he happened to go to the school when the kids were going to the dining hall. A few other man started your appeal, no? And I know regular Eddie Nema, I could donate it to the school. I know businesses who are donating to the schools.
I see.
So as I say, let this government admit say it has failed. And here support stakeholders engagement. Because we know can say it is about this school to be about fast stock worker. Even capitation at the basic level is outstanding. So as I say, so please, Minister for Education, Educhu, why your propaganda an honest admission will lead us somewhere. No munjai being so petty and being so cheap about science and semi. Every week we have schools are threatening to shut down. I was in the Upper East region about 3-4 weeks ago. And I saw it with my own eyes.
So, Alex Tufo, please, can the NDC youth organizer name headmasters who have been complaining so that we will know it is not his usual propaganda? Here, but no one will just say what he's saying without names.
Charles is threatening. Charles is an association of
enough evidence.
Ignorance for Alex Tufo, whoever to say this. Charles is an organization of heads of assisted schools.
Conference of
assisted schools. I don't know complaints almost shutting down. Are they not the ones complaining that they'll have to shut down the school for non-payment?
So in effect, headmasters not there.
But am I a member of Charles? Charles, your headmasters, and no more complaining. So what is he talking about?
Okay.
Is he your boy headmaster be near, then they will penalize you. Why would you do this to education? For me, I will do politics with everything, but education I want.
Chairman, what's happening, Chairman?
My office in last statement.
Also, the BBI by your man yourself, no more addition.
And I dare what they are
but I be me fine.
Never. What they are me
fine.
Now, challenges, yes, there are. More than the way mine. Most Charles threatens to shut down SHS over non-payment of arrears.
Correct.
We must say the Northern Region branch of Charles. The Northern Region branch, you know, and no need to know Charles the whole Ghana.
And yes, sir. You know,
yes, there might be challenges here. Be clear, na baby, na challenge we ni ho, na we ni ho. Me say can be say almost say ntimi nkodwom and almost suppliers near.
Yeah.
But all along, you hold view be say you could did your crab by your free school for them ban na na so aduane ndeko which is which
omo no mo di sa adwa bodwa koshia ne sa ne
man and they allow
the pressure was we
allow
that abro ni
sa ne man
any dey
and you say distinct nti sa ne man ndie omu nka ho asem ye omu akodwom kodi hu da
atosode no sa ne
man no ho na ehu sika mai okay na bi wanya funi wo dey so experience your friend is journalist wanya funi na school secondary school adwumayefo ni bi ya allergy so omu wia school
yeah countless
egu ka mu edeko
aba
anu so aba
okay
nti ya no akai minia se o ka we nyina wia no asan ka se
ya nkasa so
ye nsoso ye ne ankasa ye digimadi
ade ne de ba no so wia ko
wia ko na wia ko wia
asabe
complain ana wan complain kura wa to ne nkra wa frɛ no say ya wokɔ aka sɛ aduane ni hɔ na food shortage
so na wia
wo na wo hwɛ me na wo tie me sise no ɛyɛ wo de sɛ me nuan just Minister of Education or kase aduane wo hɔ ani ade just wo kan ne konhuntina no pay nim fifreti na no pay no wa nso kura yi ana wo wia na wo boa obi am na wia ana ye wia nuane na de bre wo ma wo to asegane nti die ne pese ye yes of course isise bia and free SHS maaye no under Rawlings regime me de melemete me ho kra to 1992 coming Fourth Republic under former president and the late president Rawlings regime in reports of all these things our headmasters and teachers say complaining about the condition of a yin kwada baby ombeda and the J Kufuor and Pipi Gabi we yet when you be huni under Professor Mills the late president yet witness yet yebi now under former president Mahama Okwe maybe I was in opposition then where be you know me beked enti ene ye kan susumani hanye hu said ye bin sida de bia ye hunu bi da na bi mada me nkasa ye yetimi hihye ne ma ne resolve ni nyina na akoda ba akompo na komo a that is the best eno ne yehwe na so ye nu ho ye enti watimi aka ma me yam kura hye me se aduane ade ma akoda no okra mampo umanini enti me ba Julia wo suku nti aduane ade ma no nti ka me kraman ya wo fie nti kyese ka me fa manini wo de bia ye ma wo de bia wo ko bie kona beef kon beef so say mo friends kona beef
ne ye de no
wo bie sardine na wo ko dwema ko to na ntwinam na wa kye na de asi kraman ni ma na di aye ti say wo ko yie ma na me ofoforo taxi driver na wo tie o no truck driver na wo hwe ye di ma me na otidwo mu na ono awemfo a okeka bomu a ne ade oni abusua nyina ade no onu ohun se eboa wa quality any quantity kwamna de bia wo be pese odi bi beka ho
exactly
said ya wo be pese wo be improve na to go to the extent said ya ne de man koda wo school wo kra mampo wo mfa mamani it's an insult to the people of Ghana. Waka said ya nyina wofo nyina ya wo school of mem Ghana. Yes of me remember very your kraman. Me pebre na maba pa na bereze mo ba as former DC o kraman no ne de hin. Onu nti aduane ankodenti no Ghana. O kraman kram family.
But the stretch of it is that one draw my attention. I think say honi be ho na free ho.
Okay, Kabeye papa.
What draw my attention? A family show.
And Kabeye what draw my attention?
What draw my attention? I'm saying the quality
of clearly, you might have a challenge with aduane na which is very fair.
What I said was,
but utrako. Share be, but only the entire maybe about to just 20 pesos cannot do anything for anybody. But the point is that it sounds say a idea of my money in a two sana bono seem to be womb, ya jitum, but the comparison to Sadia no Wadaruma. Me ni chie o. Ehonde wo de me pepa on for
the quality of food.
You have a problem with it. You have a problem with it. No doubt about it.
Not
you have a problem with it. No. You are going to see some of the food.
Exactly, me crama. When you see that food.
If you think that is
but one way here, the audience
there is nothing wrong with
no problem. No problem.
I'm just saying that the other is so bad.
That is it.
It is not fit for purpose.
That's it.
It is fit for purpose.
And until we are better, Jano, Mestre authorities. Say, be crying, Northern region, be a woman, become a dear. Yes, sir. Or say, how be our baby and Tempano.
Because one critical thing or kind just the contribution of all students. Just 2 weeks back, our form called PTA or Eastern Region, Mr. Buskundi, Bako or Bunsu Honoma, you know, they were pleaded. Yes, Remo. Yeah.
This is an old practice. I will for contribute to a share school, even in the universities.
Chairman, only say, oh, Brenna now Kusuku. Any more Brenna, but no more be sound. Oh,
Canadian and Binamansa, Zia now can be a such right. Now can be a
personal. You from one to upper in university, no. And you must say, maybe the Chairman you were not 90% in them.
And I make Cabra, Sabra, no cry, Cassia, Bame Kusia, and yet Nukusia, near the Kusia, Bakra, to me, who demonstrates. Yeah. A brass son.
Yeah.
And I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Yes. Sabra no would that name Bakum now near Magu Bakum. Sabra no na Quada, Catizam and Bay Nomini at the school, universities, military barracks, by either you can say ne and Cataquine, who could even that soppy.
It's no news that parents are supporting.
Oh, Quamra, it's no news, but even then the call has already been made. Sir, what can you see? I say parents are on war no more be on person man. They should do. Maybe a parent. I've been doing even before free SHS. Opokuare, me back Opokuare. Me back girl, Dr. Echo Wesley girls. We call parent teacher associations. We've been paying. Me my PTA chairman. Our basic school, Good Shepherd. School wo Kumase. Obi a wa winim bia Ahinsan State.
Yeah, very good school.
Yes.
Very good school.
My PTA chairman for 4 years. Kwamra say kwala ni dru so mu kwotro so hwe a ye wade bi PTA chairman pen and pencil na de be kwotro so. We just volunteered and and you know private schools no me ade school adan ni ade a wo masisi ni infrastructures ni bebre ye jeje to free teacher for parents for no more and they support even though you will be ankrankre bi adwuma. So parents have been contributing. And now sisi aye wo mi ade bia parent bia wo ba final year. The wo ya ne say obebo modern now when kwada ni bi kra. Don't know what the kwada be doing. Maybe no presec and sana okọ University. Ono no de why obe request say me here we wi a wakase madam fu we nsoso na me na fu we bia parent bia enkoyie sa na ofira chiri ne bae nti da wo de oba na why na double and now na miensa. And parents do out of their own. Nti say e bia fe na wu hunu dia e bia time na wudi this year no na wonim wo kwapem north no na wonim say aburi girls parents boa ahwe dia no because as if say see na hunu dia me koso but let me
be against specifically food we do it every year. Support
so what is so new?
We are talking about food shortage. Food not being in the schools.
Please cancel.
You are doing too much propaganda.
Well, what do you propaganda? Allow me, that's my type. Allow me. The truth is, we've been contributing every day, everywhere. More hey, I'm a century. Philanthropic, a juma moye. Ubehunu obi asembi mobro we bi mudi betuja. Na anu de ma ye be more program bi amoye. ankrofo free one pim ebeboa. The society, Ghanaian society has always been charitable.
But Ujidi say, Sankomo in avoidable. Say, you come back to era Kenufuriata. Kenufuriata or Ghana?
Kwamna, you should know. Because finance minister,
no,
say I can say you were emergency meeting, economic management,
to Ghana.
Oh, well, baby, or any
no, any
Adomia, baby, or
I understand it's nothing.
No,
one of the newspapers reported.
Oh,
who have finance minister? Oh, here, Professor Adai.
Yes.
We share Ada equally important.
President moderator for the count.
What did you say? We should come back to the drawing board and relook probably John Mohammed's issue about reviewing the free SHS. As a brand because clearly, Kokofu, our Brasim, make me try the school fees. Come now, something our Brasim, make me try the school fees. Yeah, Papa, you make me try the school fees.
Yeah.
I don't know, enjoy free SHS. Why?
Yeah, that's the problem. That is the challenge we have. Because ubenya obi oyewofo a onu nso be defo no betimi atua no be to Constitution of Ghana 1992 Constitution. You cannot discriminate against any Ghanaian. The directive principle of state policy guarantees equal opportunity for access to education for every school-going child. And indeed, at the FQ, free compulsory education. And to the framers of Constitution, no one said, they school fees. They put it in there. So it has a legal underpinning. And he said, I see a better nurse, see a bit you come out. And says, see a fan and near me. See a shady, a mrano kafa. What does the law say? That's the point. And he said, you can't try because what's one for your politics? He has done all that, what finished with politics. But the truth is, everything is politics. Who, Mamna, I suggest to you, the person who call Gapsi, Udim Gapsi. Ghana Armed Forces Command and Staff College. Kona ko you omu course bi. Would be betting ya wabne. Master of Science in Defense and International Politics. Mamna course structure no be chire say you profile national security issues and near me pay free mubano. And you've been talking about those things. I just say a course like that for you, a bit more sobia. When you say it is profiled, carnage on our roads, car lorry accident, a serious national security issue.
It has always been.
Well, it has been, but it is on the fore. Can national security issue? I'm robbery near car, we near and a buenimu papa. And ne a buenimu sa environmental a year. Crimes are yes, since you now Crawford faculty council didn't near my baby remus mogel near dear Adano Apiatia Nina are there as security issues. Anti-education.
Okay.
You did my ma. Okay. No Benyan, so papa be no Benyan Tiasia or Sanya Winum, you now going forward. I be bois or man action. Yentimin to Tonase, Yentimin, ya will be a womb. Where I can near bread and whom free. A job I'm a criminal redane. Or no, who he ha, no. Apart from sending my acquire such as every no Manya University. The nana no more. A kakakran drew on Sunoma Quay such as you. Who didn't come up say now 3 SHS super see chama. That's any panani yam. Oh, na sa ni pano. Na ni yam hihye no. Oh, dear na be. Sinkode na na me de be fa hen hwe kunani a wo ya wu agya ne ma nan num kwamna. So
anyagro ko di sa nkomo se ya twitwi mfiri omo so a
anyagro kwamna enti ye hwe ya ho wo ye dia wo mu a omo krama no dia dia ne pa no ye hwe
ye be ko ready krama no ye be ko ready krama no
kwamna
what bro asem ne kan sa no
I'm straight in for Papa Siki so there. When I spoke about say the food was not fit for purpose, I make can in a certain context say Adriana ye dey mama sabi. O de mama krama.
Sabi ne dey nka hwe.
it is proper.
Sabe ne de
in fact enya aduane pa
exactly enya aduane
what's me cry
I say the money pa
or show how
enya aduane I say the money pa but this is what children are being fed.
And it's not true.
It is true.
It is
but the videos have been on social media.
Na me
videos have been on social media.
Me ba school.
Ebi our school is different.
And tell me say ebi a wo kraman na bi a oni say aduane no.
Schools differ.
Okay, but other opinions are saying that even going through the school process now on its own an exercise we say go through the and yet you do fear now especially
no. Oh, nobody. That's it. You in a course secondary school.
To come be free sadi you fear.
And you fear the
and you could need purchase those.
And nobody. Obia disputes sir.
Na bi na Obia because the other man kraman. Who got the enya na china
he's reduced the argument.
Oh no. I am picking your own thought.
Obia can sir.
I am picking your own thoughts.
Let me call boarding school at class 1 at Smarter Primary. My whole life is spending about.
Wow, it did that about complete.
That's how time because
boarding school.
So you see, all we are saying
where you are coming from. Akwadado free nchira, paranta nchira. Kukum abaya bi free nchira ba achimota.
Yeah.
What can say Sabaya? On the busiafo ne baby community a wo free mu. Na onye nyina na obedru baby bia. What can say Saba? And the free estate food. What can akwadado na?
Me yon kwa sempa igbeni. So no say ne bapa free to tom free hoba na free estate be do achimota. Enya gbaketwa. Ukoye mistake onu be wu pepepe.
What akwada na wa yi ofri afuom kwan ba. He's still rated. Onu is still rated. Menini bi enu nyina he's still rated. Akwada na abema na ofri afuom ba na onya aggregate 8.
It's 8.
Winim say jama oye President Kufu Adman scholarship.
Okay, so wrap up.
Or medical education.
Yes, so the American for 2 medical brutal.
Na ko se tokuro bi. Anka wa say anka free for free SHS. Aduane enye no.
Nobody.
And the fees akwada no.
Nobody says.
And never do
cancel.
Our
argument has never been said you cancel.
Let's look at again.
Your argument is say you review ni year.
You be review.
Now the issue of food shortage. Even the buffer stock company Kraba Beka 2 weeks ago they spoke. One of the radio stations interviewed schools nibi. Mama be admitted say I'm buying the they don't have food. It don't mean supply no. The issue about all students association supporting schools. And you knew we have always been doing it. But the situation and and they say there is food shortages in our schools. ABC said that.
I didn't see that.
Food shortages across the country. Across the country.
Who's telling you?
It is in the northern region. About this is everywhere.
Oh, take one command mommy yes. Wait, really? That's
no.
They can't go back because there's no money to pay them for free.
Last 2 weeks. What was the discussion?
No, I'm saying that
there was food shortage.
This one, they can't go back because of money.
And for questions, please hear Mama answer. My questions, my idea to discuss. Wait.
For the last 2 weeks, the raging issues in secondary school are food shortage. We can pretend that
authorities.
No, the authorities have come to admit that there are shortages. Now they are even saying, apart from shortage, no. It comes back to perishable
a problem.
And I began to say it's not just there. Even at the basic level, capitation is there. Yeah, they touch on capitation in 1 year. So education is in crisis. I buy the man in because Ghana say you foundation as a country. Say develop you, it's education. So we can choose to do all the propaganda. Citizens the
fundamentals
been exposed big time. Fundamentals they expose you big time.
This morning checking your dollar.
10 cedis.
That's the point.
2014 prophecy, nothing.
You You see, the truth will be as I want to say.
Yeah.
No, yeah, baby, no book be on the baby.
And we're checking CNN. We are living good as a country.
Sir.
Yeah, obviously, and now the bigger nations. Yes, we are living very good here.
When Bloomberg says that we are the worst performing currency just after Sri Lanka. We are the worst performing.
The war with Russia.
Yeah.
Right now, a true book in 2018. Or predicted say within this 2000 going the war with Ukraine, he predicted.
Okay, so maybe I say, now we are the match now. Or the chair, Baby Sharon. Thank you so much for your time.
Senior propaganda.